21.
Okay. Yeah, I'm only at 56.
Wait, when we do this, are we supposed to count magical enchantments?
Yeah,
All
the
right.
stuff that's on you.
no.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we are going live.
The 55.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So it's not bad. It's still. Yeah, because without mine, I'm 51. Just like you.
Yeah.
All right.
We love Cam Fam.
We are. Oh, all right. What's up, Camp Fam? Pretty boy Dave T here.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of EverMore with EverLore.
We love y'all.
Yes, we do. We definitely do. So we're just going to get right into it.
Heck yeah.
I did want to thank Anthony once again for your wonderful LMing last week.
Thank you. I'm having it
Yes,
another way.
Anthony,
I
you
enjoy
killed
doing it, and I'd love to do it again.
I'm sure you will.
There we go.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. And so,
Let's do this date. The 12th? Yes.
yes. All right. So let's see.
I'm going for the recap. You know.
Who all wants to try
You
to
know-
recap?
you
I
know
need
it.
you to let me in.
Yeah.
I'm letting you in.
As a lore master,
yes.
I'm not allowed to. I don't think.
You still can, but I
Yeah,
just don't.
that would be.
It seems unfair to me.
I could use the EP, but I think I'll restrain
Also,
myself.
did we ever officially get the +1s for being at the table and wearing our shirts and stuff? What's going on?
I'm
with
wearing my
that?
shirt.
Who said no?
No,
we
what?
did not.
We
get
discussed it.
Yeah, I thought we did.
I don't think that was a thing.
I thought it was.
Well,
Didn't you hear- I heard it.
Liberators,
I
right?
heard it. Yeah,
Yeah.
liberated.
You guys heard wrong.
I mean, we are still the ones wearing our shirts.
We
Right.
are,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, we are.
And first at the table.
Yes, yes.
I was
yes.
first at the table. I was here this morning. I just didn't left.
All right.
Huh.
So,
It's too late to flex your ever.
Well,
No,
you know I'm going for it.
all right.
I am too.
Okay.
Who's all going for it?
Actually,
If there's system stuff missing last, I
yeah,
can do
sure,
it.
whatever.
So it's just the two?
Yeah, my notes.
No, I'm doing it too.
Okay, so it's the three of us. Halfling gang. Yeah. Let's do
Yeah.
that.
Halfling game.
Real.
Hey, you guys
my
are
notes
what?
are terrible, man.
I'm a real halfling.
I mean,
you are. I just wasn't made the
I
same
You don't
way.
get nothing. You don't try for nothing.
I understand.
If
All
you
right.
hatch a
I
baby duck
understand.
and a chicken egg, it's still a baby duck.
All right. So we got three
That's
people
not
trying
what
for it.
happened.
That's what happened.
That's an interesting way to word it, though.
But it's
Right.
true.
No, what happens?
It's true, but I don't know if it applies.
That's
the
like
It
same.
does.
If
Hey, Bogliv, how's it going?
Yes. Well,
your mother's a dwarf, right?
I am a freaking halfling. That's what I am. a
Yeah,
halfling.
but is your mother a
All right.
dwarf? That's my question.
Hey, did you send out that text? Let them know we're on.
Yep.
All
I
right.
did.
Excellent.
Is
Okay.
that also an EP?
No. All right. So we got three
I'm
people,
trying.
right?
I'm right there with you, man.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If a dwarf gave birth to a halfling, it'd be a half.
4.
They didn't.
That's you.
Crap.
Ha.
This
Oh,
happens
this
every
happened
time.
last
You
time,
get a pick.
too.
You just have it ready.
Okay, so I didn't have my notes up. That's
Last time on EverLore.
Sorry, no, I have to do that. Excuse me.
Then do it.
Hold on. I have to get my voice ready. Last time on EverLore. I don't know who did a thing.
Bruh.
Uh,
Bruh.
so,
Okay.
oh yeah, Belac almost killed the Blood Mother. So yeah.
Man, this is riveting.
So
It's really putting
okay,
me there.
so Belac and Rastilian. We got to the halfling, like, not city, but like their realm where the cities are. So we got there, you know, we were chilling. Then we eventually made our way to a halfling city. The halfling plane is called Abamora. Abamara. Yeah. But so we got there, and then we were making our way to the halfling city. And we got there eventually, you know. So yeah. And so we got there, and
Oh my goodness.
we were walking around, and we met a guard, yeah, we met a guard and we were like, so we have a thing that we need to give to like the Blood Mother or whatever. And then he was like, oh yeah, cool, I heard about you all. And then he was like, so some other guards are gonna take you there. And he was like, don't let them get hurt, pretty much. Told them, the guards. And then we left with the guards to the Blood Mother.
All right. Hey,
So we got to
OG
the-
Drummers here and Pixie Mix.
Hey, welcome.
Good to see you guys in here.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Come on, you know.
Honorary members of Wahuru.
Right.
He'll be there one day.
All right, so go on.
So yeah, we got there. And we got to this place with them. And so me and Rastilian, and only me and Rastilian, got to walk down a tunnel. And we met, I'll say it afterwards because I'm not going to try it.
I think he's out of
But
time.
the Blood Mother. Well, they took up some time.
No,
Yeah.
like 10 seconds.
No.
Go ahead. Just...
Well, take
Yeah,
your time as
We met the Blood Mother, and she basically, I'm gonna recap this part like really quick. She had us get into like this blood pool where
That's definitely
all the
me,
halflings
so-
are made. Where all the halflings are made, like in the city. And so me and Rastilian, we had to get in. So we went in. And then so
keep
blood
your
started
eyes
to
over
come from
there.
us.
Not over here. Your
So
eyes
blood
will-
started to come from us. And my blood was like really black and gross, and it clung on to me, and so I couldn't move. And then like a
10,
whole lot of screaming. But his
9,
blood was like lighter, and it
8,
killed my blood,
7.
and then it neutralized, and we were all
6.
good.
All right. Oh,
And then they pulled us out, the Blood Mother.
Hey, Savage Black here. What's up? Said, I am here. Let the dice roll. All right.
Okay.
What's
Oh,
up,
look,
Mika
you talking
brother?
your own.
Yeah.
All right,
Four.
so.
No, I told him.
I'm trying to clean up.
No.
That's
There
what
was
I
something
said.
during the thing. No, there was something
Silence.
during the thing.
Something during what thing?
I said that I was going to say the Blood Mother's name afterwards.
No.
Oh, you
Ah,
did. Okay, so what's the
Yes, I
brother's
did.
name?
Oren Dracella.
Okay, all right.
Cool.
Okay. You two? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
No.
So after we initially made it into the splinter plane called Albamara, is what the plane itself is
That's
called.
what I said.
We came across an Amaranthian, which are like special halflings, kind of. So he shows us, hey, this is where you gotta go. So we walk through, and then we see this wall, and with this gate, we go up to the guards. We get past the first wall, then we keep walking, and above us is a giant eye, almost, and the sky is dark. It's like space almost, and the eye is just there. It's pretty cool. The necropolis is where we found the Blood Mother, Arendrasella. So before we came across the Blood Mother, Belac was quietly, apparently he was being disrespectful to a Amaranthian at one of the gates before we saw the Blood Mother, and the Amaranthian made both Rastilian and Belac kneel because of because he gave us like just headaches being in his presence. Anyway, so the Blood Mother, knowing that Belac was being disrespectful, cast a spell on both Rastilian and Belac, and they take a okay amount of damage. So after that, the Blood Mother, Arendrasella, leads Belac into this blood pool. And he goes in, everything's all right until his blood starts to come out. It's all black, it's tarry, it clings onto him. The Blood Mother passes out. And there were screams right outside the door of the place where the blood pool was, and they were screaming, Arendrasella, stop, stop, stop.
Okay, 20.
So Rastilian hears that, and the leaves on the trees near the pool call out, Rastilian, remember your purpose.
Y'all could have told me I had this upside down.
Remember your
Just saying.
purpose. As
We're not
Rastilian
looking at that
starts
direction.
to-
We don't want to be
whatever.
seen.
starts to move the leaves towards the pool, and then he figures out the whole blood
10,
situation. So after that,
9,
Arendrasella, after she comes
8,
back and we rise out of the pool.
7,
Rindricella says that
6,
Belac is the element of blood.
5,
Can I correct them?
4,
No extreme.
That's exactly
3,
what she said.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
2,
yes, it was.
1.
Can I correct what
All
he
right,
said for
no,
tree
because
here?
because we still have one other person
No,
to do it.
just one.
You really like to just
All
I
right,
really like it.
you may.
harp on that.
Okay, well, since he wants the correction with the halfling stuff, I will talk about the rest of
No,
the
just one
Okay,
thing. So you
all
and
right.
how we.
Hold on.
No,
before you start,
Halo.
Stop.
Just let him know.
Just
We'll
wait.
get this right after.
Before you start, you can
Patience.
say it. It's just I want to say it.
Okay,
Trying to learn
so-
these youngins'
So
patience.
the rest of Wahoo, we were adventuring with our buddy Luano, who had some very interesting methods with Vandra. No, I'm just kidding. But we were adventuring with him, and he told us to be stealthy at times and stuff. But we were heading towards where we need to go to find the Senikit tribe, right? I keep going in and out, but CamFam can hear me. We'll fix that later. But yeah, so he was helping us find that, right? And so as that was going down, Matatopa, in his wisdom, decides that he would like to train individually
That's right.
with some people.
Montel was thinking.
Yeah, and so
Totally.
he calls Stitch and decides, "Hey, man, we should be more observant." And Stitch is like, "I think you're right." He attacks him. Attacks him with it. He was like, "You were not looking."
Why
I
you
was like,
guys dropping
I was
out?
like, "Yeah, I don't know."
No, I had to fix something on my phone. Like in the
I don't know why
Okay.
mine is though.
Alright.
But anyway, yeah. So after he brutally attacked Stitch,
Right,
when he
right.
was not even ready,
Right.
they had their training, and then Stitch tried to follow his martial arts. Meanwhile, Kaliff and Vandra were learning how to meditate and stuff like that. Vandra decided that maybe going underwater would be helpful in terms of his focus. Matatopa helped Kaliff go underwater by giving him a ring. And during that process, we met Kresh, who was a spirit shark. And Vandra wanted to talk to him about some things, but he was very busy. So Kaliff started drowning under the water because he didn't know how much time was on the ring. So we had to save
Oh, I'm sorry. I
him.
should have started at 20.
So we had to save Kaliff, which was pretty interesting, but we did that. We did some more stuff. Vandra tried to train
Okay.
during his watch,
9.
and he closed his eyes
8.
to listen more.
That's right.
Luano kicked him in the face because he was like, "Bro, what are you doing?" So after that, we started
4.
traveling some more,
3.
and I'll leave that right there.
2. All right.
Can I say
Nice.
it? Can I say
Nice.
it?
Yes.
What can you say? What can you say?
Okay. So to be more specific, Rindricella said specifically that Belac is a fundamental building block of the universe.
Anthony, it doesn't pay to ad lib.
That's what I was saying.
He didn't write that down.
Yeah.
Anthony started going off on his own. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
Now
What
you
the
got your boy's
Ellen
head all
says is
swollen.
canon.
Come on.
The Ellen speaks nothing but canon. Okay?
I thought you said he's essential.
All right.
Yeah, I did actually say essential. You even got it wrong, Arkvile.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
No, you're wrong. It's
All right.
fundamental.
Do you want me to clean up the last part that he got for the end, or just be cool with that?
You want to add something to it? That's what you're trying to say.
No, all I'm
I
saying.
will let you add something to it.
All I'm saying is everything like that they didn't bring up, I can, or if not, we can leave it.
Go on. Let's hear it.
Okay, all right.
Former LM.
Okay, so
Without your
basically,
LM knowledge.
I just,
No.
I
Go on.
want Cameron to know. So, while everything was happening with Rindricella, there were screams going on, really loud. It almost felt like it was from beyond the necropolis. After everything that had happened, there were a bunch of guards knocking on the door. They were begging to be let in. Once Rastilian's blood hit the pool, a bunch of guards started walking and marching towards Belac and Rastilian. They could hear the footsteps down the hall. As for the rest of Wahuru, during the watch, everything that happened with Vandra happened. For Matatopa, he stayed watch, and he saw that there were vultures who were eating from the food hanging over the fire. As Wahuru was heading towards the cave, Vandra tried to do some stuff flying on the side, but Liwana wanted very urgently to get to the Senikit tribe. As we started to end our adventure off, we came to a cave and we noticed that the grass towards the cave, like the foliage in it, seemed a little off almost. It had some sort of. It was warmer, yeah. And I
10,
believe it was Vandra that casted
9,
blind sight as he saw a couple
8,
impressions off to the side in the tall grass.
7.
Well, while that was going on,
Six,
Liwano forwarded off into the darkness,
5,
and that was where we left off on our last
4.
episode of EverLore.
That is very true.
Ah, very nice, very nice. Okay,
Spent all
so
the time.
2, 1, 1, 1.
Yeah, baby.
All right,
Thank you.
very nice.
Tonight I've made 4 EP already.
All right.
I ain't done.
Disgusting.
Okay, so
I have to
picking
roll.
up. Oh, that's right, Cam. Young Belac here has
We
can only hope
reached
it's good.
700 EP.
Young
Yes.
Bela.
Essential
Yes,
part of
sir.
the universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
May the God be with you.
Yes, Anthony does have some memory skills, says Pixie Mix.
Yes.
All right.
He was yelling. It doesn't matter.
Okay. What? They said that Starshot had to nudge a skittish Manitoba.
That is true, Pixie Man.
I,
Way to
I was gonna leave it out
for
there.
Yeah.
Manitoba was just being
Manitoba's only
vigilant.
Manitoba's only fearless when he's fighting his teammates.
Oh, and with that, we're gonna go to the roll.
Wow.
So I'm rolling a D8 and 2D6.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the D8 for?
Okay, the D8 goes to my vitality
Okay.
because every 100 EP, a character, any given character, will, as a sign of them getting stronger, you get to roll to add
Oh,
their
man.
stat.
Good. Okay. All right. So your D8 goes to vitality.
Yeah, and the 2D6s, I get to choose which one goes to investment and which goes to my 2 hits.
Okay.
Can I use one of your D6?
Yeah, you can choose.
You could probably find one on the floor over on this side if you wanted.
Brings my next favorite.
Yeah, Cam Film. We got dice all over the floor over here.
Oh!
Nice.
I'll take it.
What?
Nice.
So sadly, vitality's only 2. That's fine.
Okay.
But then my to hit is a 4, and my investment is a 5.
Nice.
Nice.
Bring it in.
Nice.
Bring
We
it
like
in.
it. We like it.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
That's what I call luck.
Okay.
I didn't steal it all.
So go ahead and add those.
Nice.
While you're doing that, we will pick up.
Oh, are we starting with the rest of what we were the halfling?
Yeah, where we left off.
Okay.
We had just walked into the cave. And you guys are welcome to do insight rolls to see what you might be able to determine. What's up?
I would love to
Wait,
see.
so
what I'd
on
be
top
able
of
to
the
do.
impressions and the hot grass, well, never mind. I'll just insight was a 30.
Yeah, you can do insight or survival. It's up to you guys.
Okay,
Okay.
survival was a 34,
Okay.
and my blind sight is active
Okay.
with Shane. So
Oh, sweet! I got a 12. 39.
Okay.
Dang, I got 23. 24.
And
That's
Manitoba.
is
24.
clueless.
Okay. So anyone? Well, actually, Manitoba will see this part too.
All right.
It looks to be we're in a natural cave. Sorry, I'm getting a.
Honestly, Pixie Mech, you are correct. Pixie Mech said we need a dice cam. LOL. Then we can freak out.
Yeah, that would be
families
nice.
were hollering.
Yeah,
at our
sometimes I like to
phones.
move my phone so you guys can see it.
Yeah.
But I just didn't.
Yep,
I think it would add to the
Yeah.
suspense.
It would.
I agree.
Sorry.
Okay, so in the cave, just at first glance, it looks to be about 10 or so feet wide. The ceiling looks to be about 30 feet. We can see it, but it looks a little bit murky at the top. And as we are standing there, anyone that has over 30 can
Yes,
see
I-
that on the walls there's a lot of moss.
Oh.
But as it gets deeper into the cave, where it's darker, the moss starts to have just a faint glow on it.
Oh.
Is it as warm as the grass, or does it seem warmer?
I mean, it doesn't seem warm at all.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Wow, interesting.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
And Lumano will say, "What are you guys standing around for? Let's go."
My apologies. I was admiring the moss.
You have not seen moss before?
It's starting to
well-
glow. Also, this grass is weird because it seems warmer than regular grass.
Typically in Kumba, it's the minerals that shine, not the foliage.
I think you must be mistaken. If Kumba is an Unterland city, most of them have foliage that glows.
We're going into the Unterland?
That is what this cave.
This one isn't very bright, is he?
No.
Yeah,
but
he's much unlike
I've
the
never
moss.
been in the Unterland either.
That is where I grew. Come, we'll show you through.
We should continue this conversation, but not here.
Okay, lead
Oh, yeah.
the way.
I thought we were already
Onward.
walking.
Lead the way,
Talking,
Consort. Lead the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
I'm walking.
All right.
Yeah. I'm just talking about how I've never been in the Unterland.
So Luano is going to start taking us in there. What's the marching order?
I guess I will be wherever Kaliff is near.
Okay.
Within 10 feet of
I'll-
Kaliff.
I concur. I'm behind Kaliff.
I'll usher Mototopa ahead of me, and I'll walk.
I'll
behind
walk
him.
side by side with Kaliff.
And I'll take
All
it.
right,
I'll pick it
sure.
over there.
Okay. All right. So
How
okay.
is this walk more than 5 minutes long?
Yes.
Okay, so by the end of that, my blind sight will be off. But I am using shade sight as well.
Okay.
I have
Well,
options.
I mean, once you're in a situation, you don't use it. It just happens.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It's not like you turn those sights off.
Yeah.
Oh, so like even in like with Unter sight and shade sight, they're both on simultaneously.
Yeah, you're not turning
Wow,
something on
that's
or
pretty
off.
sick.
It's just where you would need
Yeah.
shade sight. It would sort of take the precedent.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So yeah.
Oh, sick,
All
dude.
right. Okay.
Oh, hi. How
So-
are you doing, Shadow Hunter?
Oh, hey, Shadowhunter.
Hey,
Hey,
Shadowhunter.
Shadowhunter!
Guys, do us a favor and give us a stamina roll.
Stamina roll?
Oh, that was almost a 12. You saw that 12 was right there.
I got a 12.
I got a 20.
I got a 14.
All right. 20.
Terrible.
So
14,
14, 21. Okay. All
Hey,
right.
can you say that for the fan?
21.
Right.
It could have been way better.
It could
So
have been, but it wasn't.
For a while, it seemed sort of just like a pretty straight shot. Luano is keeping up a pretty brisk pace. And as we are going, we noticed that the cave starts to zigzag a little bit more. And there are actually get to a point where there are 3 tunnels.
Oh.
Where do we go?
This way, Luano says as he starts down the left tunnel.
I'm going down the left tunnel.
We're all going down
Okay.
the left tunnel.
I'll go down the left tunnel.
At this point, we need to be quiet.
I'm gonna roll stealth and cast concealment.
We are okay. That's fine. Roll spell dominance.
Oh, okay.
I'm rolling stealth too.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Let's get his spell dominance up.
26.
Okay.
And then my stealth, do you need that?
Just getting that one set. Okay. All right. And so, what's your stealth?
35.
35.
Dang it. 29.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay. All right. We all feel really good about stuff.
Of course.
Yeah.
I always
Roll
feel about
insight.
myself.
It's like
Insight time, baby.
you all see each other.
You rolled a 6.
I know.
Well, that was
No, your roll's gonna be great.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
I know.
30.
That's my bad.
30.
30.
Yes.
Okay.
28.
Oh, 37.
Okay.
Dang.
Luano seems to sort of disappear.
Oh.
Of course he
about
does.
right.
And every once in a while he'll come by and just purposely sort of step into view. But otherwise, it's hard to see him. You are close to Manitoba, behind Manitoba.
I have hunter sight too.
You will notice that Manitoba seems to be bleeding shadows again.
Wait,
Caleb.
only he knows?
No, I'm saying you will notice.
Okay.
You two
Yeah.
are behind.
Yeah.
Does it look like how it did with Skychild?
I'm gonna open myself to the shadow sea.
It does look similar to how it did with Skychild.
Could I roll naturism,
Yeah,
or
yes,
would that
yes.
be insight to see if Skychild is near?
Well, if you're just trying to see if she's near, then that's just insight.
Now, would I see that also, or just they're in front of me?
No, you're in front. I thought.
I'm the rear.
Oh yeah. Then
Here, give me. Let's roll a percentage to see how much they're covering because
Okay.
it's only 10 feet, and actually in certain parts it gets smaller.
I probably don't see it.
But go ahead. 50%.
Oh. Okay, which one's percent?
the 2 D10s.
The ones that look like tops.
What does that mean?
So these, yeah.
This one?
These.
Okay.
And then you're gonna
Yeah,
roll that. You got a 76.
76?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with the opening myself up to the shadow sea, I got a 28.
A little bit louder.
28.
26. You open yourself up to the shadow sea, and you do feel in the area that we're going through that there's a general sense of like lingering magic, but you don't feel anything active.
Okay.
Right.
You know.
And nothing's talking to me or anything.
And that's the shadow sea?
Yeah.
Okay, alright then. I'm gonna roll for. I could either do insight to look for Skychild physically, or I could like try and open myself to the spirit realm.
I mean, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'll look physically first, and if I see anything. Well, that fell out, but I'll go with it. 29.
Okay. You don't really notice anything,
Right.
except that the walls are getting more narrow
Yeah.
as we continue.
All right, it's spirit sensitivity time.
I'm gonna say a
That
prayer
is
too.
that would be 30, 30, 30, 30, 35.
35?
Yep.
Okay. You do notice that there are spirits around, but it's mostly spirits of like nature, you know. So you feel like a spirit of the wind as you feel a gentle breeze flowing into the cave. You have you see a spirit of shadow. That is actually traveling with us.
Oh. I'll do a little bow and thank the spirit for guiding us through the caves, or accompanying us through the caves.
You are within me. How could I not?
No. I see.
I don't
Well,
like this.
Yeah, I know.
regardless, I find it very kind.
You are quite welcome.
Yeah, I know. But I don't.
Was there anything else you'd like to say?
Do you perhaps know how these cave systems work?
Yes, intimately.
Do you know where Liwano might be taking us?
He might be taking you anywhere.
That is very fair. Could I roll? Well, I guess would naturism roll work if I was trying to do something with the shadow spirit, or is it? I guess it is a nature spirit. Okay, I want to see. I guess I'm trying to ask if it wants anything with us, or if it wants anything to do with us, or if it's just there. And
Well, I
we're
mean,
in its
how would
presence.
you ask? You don't have to roll. I mean, just you just
Oh,
have to.
okay,
What do you want to
alright.
say?
You don't see us as traveling through these caves as perhaps us being interlopers, do you?
Interlopers?
Yes.
No. I mean, you are doing what is natural.
And that is very appreciated.
No problem.
Okay.
If we perhaps come across something dangerous, would you be willing to warn us of it?
There are dangers everywhere. I would be warning you every step you took.
Ah, that is very reasonable. And I wish that perhaps we could. I don't really know.
Very well.
All right.
On your way then.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm running on solo mode.
As you sort of come back into reality,
Oh, there goes Crafty.
we will all have to do a prowess
Oh.
as we are squeezing through a narrow part in the
Oh.
cave.
Does it look like maybe higher up there's more space, or is it just tight the whole way through?
You would see it being the higher it goes, the more narrow it gets.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go small sized so I can fit through better.
Okay, all right.
I rolled a 23.
Matatopa is staring at the opening. Guys,
He's weak again.
I don't.
Um.
This is getting crazy, guys. I think it may be too dangerous.
So could I try and touch attack Matatopa to like grab his hand and pull him through, or could I just grab your hand?
You can try that touch attack. He's not resisting. I'm just standing there. Matatopa's just
Okay, all right. Then I'm just gonna grab Matatopa's hand and
having a moment of panic. But you will have to do a prowess because Matatopa doesn't want to move.
I'll just like
Sweet.
trip
Okay.
So roll prowess.
All right.
over the shoulder.
Oh,
He's not even that tall.
No.
that was cocked.
He's like
No, that was a normal
8 feet.
12. That was perfectly
8'6".
fine, Anthony.
Go on, just go on.
Well, I had rolled a 12 beforehand to move through, but I wanted to roll it again just to be sure, and I got a 4.
So what's your total?
So my total there would be.
What?
Is this technically climbing? Because you're an elon, you're tall. I could.
You're taller than he is.
No, he's 5
Okay,
foot.
so for my prowess, I got a
No, he's
26.
like 4 foot right now.
Okay, Matatopa does not budge.
You don't budge.
No, because
Garbage.
Matatopa is actively resisting that.
Right. Okay.
Guys, it's too dark down there.
Matatopa.
Be strong and
Manitoba.
deadly, Monto. You can do this.
Manitoba.
Yes,
Our eyesight is similar.
but still, it's guys. I think there's danger down that way.
Yeah, we'll
Exactly.
be strong and be deadly.
Yes, Monto.
A shadow spirit told me there's danger everywhere. You can't simply be fearful. You have to brave through. Remember,
He who
strong and
walks in
deadly.
shadows is afraid of the shadows.
It's not really just the shadows. I mean, what if we get attacked? I can't move in there.
You know what? While we're
Just
talking
to
about
be-
this, can I open myself back up to the spirit realm? I want to talk to the shadow spirit again.
Sure.
Shadow spirit, I apologize for bothering you once more. My father, Matatopa, he is one who walks with shadow, and you being the shadow, I was curious if you could give him some sort of encouragement.
Oh Lord, we
He has a fear of rather cramped spaces.
Oh, he is afraid of cramped spaces?
Yes.
Oh,
It's amazing
then
he adopted
why-
me from.
Then why is he within me?
We have very important destinations to reach with Liwana.
Okay.
Very well.
Vogler said, "Give this man a nightlight." Yo,
Don't be hating.
that's true. How
Um,
deep?
It's called a
Let's
torch.
use glowing orb.
It's called a torch. You guys all have
I
them.
will
I don't have them.
I will assist
You
you.
should have them.
No, I never had it.
You will see him
Well, yeah,
shortly.
most of us do.
Thank you. And as you say that, I'm going to cut on my hand with the dagger that I have in my bag, and I'm going to raise it for the shadow.
While
Okay.
he's doing that, I'm gonna say to Manitoba, "Look what you did. Now he's cutting himself to make sure you can get through here."
You
That's
would have
what's up.
said that, however, as soon as you cut, your blood evaporates.
Right.
And Matatopa is no longer there.
Whoa.
Hey, let's
Oh.
go.
Here we go again.
What happened?
The shadow spirit of the cave is helping us currently.
You made us deal with the
You
devil.
cut yourself, and then Manitoba disappeared.
That is how you offer to the spirits.
Where's he
yes.
going now?
We'll see him on the other side.
On the other side of the tunnel.
Is that what it said?
Is that
Yes.
what happens when people die?
And Lalana will duck his head. Shh, come on, let's go.
I'm suspicious.
Oh, yeah.
Right through.
All right. So I rolled a 23 for prowess.
Where
34
is
for
everyone?
prowess. Luana said that?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Melnoce just disappeared because he cut himself.
He's taking him to the shadow, so we're gonna meet him in front of you. At the end of the tunnel.
I don't know anybody in the shadow sea that be
You
trying
did
to
what?
cut themselves.
I spoke with the shadow spirit that resides in the cave. He offered to take Monotopa through the tight opening.
You offered your father to.
No, I hadn't offered. I asked him for assistance to help Monotopa get through. He has a
He
fear
did.
of tight spaces.
Well,
He said we would see him shortly.
new rule. I'm the leader.
We will see, and he will turn and whisper something to what appears to be the side of the cave, and you will see a shift, and then he will say, I hope that she was not playing today.
Oh.
But let's go.
I have a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would Belac know like what a democracy is?
I mean, you wouldn't call it democracy, but yes. that type of rule,
Why wouldn't
yes.
you call it democracy? Well, that's what it'd be called.
All right. Well,
Yeah, back,
Okay,
right.
I wanna know because
Right. All right. Back to us.
All right.
Type of-
no,
in chat.
there's
yeah,
a reason. There's a reason.
Okay.
Okay. So, continuing on.
Yeah.
Right.
Vogliff said, "Rule number 1:
Don't
die."
that
I got a 30.
one was not up to Monotella, so we'll see.
I got a 34 to shamble through the.
I got a 34 for the prowess.
Okay.
I just kicked
All right.
it.
Actually, technically,
I
is
got
it
33.
climbing?
You got 33.
It is not climbing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys all made it through. Getting after that, the floor gets a little bit slippery as there's some liquid trickling down.
Right.
So you guys are gonna have to do a prowess roll just to see if we don't fall.
How
Okay.
high is the ceiling?
The ceiling still looks to be about 30-ish. It's a lot more narrow, so you couldn't fly.
Got it.
So, with the way the water is it like angled downwards?
Yeah, we're gradually going downhill now.
Okay,
And
all right.
so
Can I
there's
try?
water that seems to be just trickling in from cracks and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Can I try and grab onto the moss on the side and like use it to climb on the wall instead of slipping down?
Sure.
The moss is gonna fall off.
It looks like it will, yes.
I thought it was like really thick moss. Okay, so 32.
All right.
Actually, no, 36.
Okay. You do grab a clump of moss,
That's climbing
and
is
as it starts to
ridiculous.
come off, you're able to maintain your balance. But you do lose the moss because you just pulled it off. the
Can I
wall.
try and like grab onto the wall, or have I fallen too far?
No, you can grab onto the wall. Yeah.
Sweet. I would love to do that then. That would be 32. He's rolling something.
Okay. All right.
So I
So you fall and bust your skull
I
open.
rolled a 25.
Okay.
Oh no.
I rolled really bad.
Ooh.
You can ask him. It was really.
Oh, he did.
And what did you roll?
38.
Okay.
Oh,
So everybody is sort of walking
Wait,
down.
28. Sorry, 28.
Everybody is sort of walking down pretty evenly until Vandra slips. And you're going to start rolling. And-
Can I try and reach out my hand to grab him while I'm on the wall?
You roll impulse.
Impulse. Okay. 10, baby. That would be a 20. Technically, it would be a 27, but if it's like for a touch attack, I could do 28.
I just wanted
Is
your
it-
base roll. You
Oh,
beat.
okay,
So
10.
yes, you can grab him.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna try and grab him.
All right. Roll prowess to see if you can assist him to try to get up,
Oh,
so
yeah.
to stop your fall.
Oh, where was that?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, natural freaking 12. 34.
Okay. So you're able to save him.
Vandra, take my hand.
Okay.
He said, okay.
It's supposed to be quiet, right?
So I was like, yeah, that's what I thought.
You
He's
see
out here,
Romano like this.
he's out here yelling.
Yeah, he's out here yelling at us. Let's try to be stealthy.
Oh wait,
I
does
was-
he see me?
That's who sees.
I wasn't
No.
saying it loud. I was saying it so
Yeah,
Cam
because
Fam could
we're all
hear.
walking
Because
like
remember
together.
when I was stealth,
Hey.
I was concealed.
When you're falling, you're not stealth.
You can't stealth.
So you
I wasn't-
heard it,
I
but
wasn't-
I was
I
in
was-
concealment.
Oh well, you cast concealment a while back. That doesn't last that long.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I-
I didn't know because I
yeah.
thought it had a
I-
time for whatever.
I will say, in game, I didn't say it that loud. I wanted to make sure Cam Fam heard it.
No, you
no,
said that.
you said it loud.
You said that
I
loud.
don't think I did.
Right?
Yo, Vogler, bro.
Noise
Yeah,
is up
take
for
my
debate.
hands.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are able to make it through that. And after about 30 or so minutes of walking, we come to an area that just seems like there's like a cliff. And there is a wide opening where it looks like there's just a giant hole.
Yeah.
You see the moss glowing on one side of it, and there's moss sort of like around it.
Right.
You guys,
Giant hole.
you can do some insight or
I want to see. I'm gonna roll
Um,
insight and see how far it is. Wow, that's a 12. 39.
Okay. Just try to see like straight across.
I want to see how far it
26.
is straight across, and if
Okay.
there's like a part where it might be like shorter. Like,
Okay. It
make
all
less of a
looks pretty even
Mhm.
straight across. Looks to be about 25 to 30 feet,
Okay.
maybe. On the other side, you do see a figure standing in the shadows.
Hmm. Do I not see them though?
Well, I mean, you can't really make it out because there's a figure standing in the shadows,
Yeah.
but you
Okay.
do sort of make out that there is something. Looking down, you see the moss going down into the hole, but after a while, the moss sort of trails down and you can't see the bottom of the hole.
Oh, even with undersight and everything?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
It just seems to just keep going down.
All right.
What's our guide?
Who, Luano?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did we
I
roll?
mean,
No,
well,
Luana was there,
okay.
Oh.
All right. All right.
and he says, "This is how you get across. You take a couple steps back, and he runs and boom, and he jumps and lands on the other side."
Okay.
So I'm just
Whoa.
gonna jump.
I'm gonna just, yeah. I got
You can-
wings, so I can just.
Uh,
Let me see. how-
You
so
can't.
he can
fly,
jump 40
but I
So you're
I
flying?
can jump.
How tall is the ceiling? Can I?
140.
I want
It's
it's
four
like how
times
tall
my
is the
rate
ring?
of movement.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, it's wide
I'm sorry,
open.
5
You
times.
don't see like where
So
over the
145.
hole.
Okay.
Just like you look down and you couldn't see the bottom, you look up, you can't see the top.
oh.
Great. All right. So then he just ran, jumped across.
Yep.
I'm gonna run and just fly across.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Stage.
Nah.
So roll prowess, please.
Wait, what is he doing?
Dying.
Prowess.
Dang it, he did.
I am not.
We lost
26.
Stitch, y'all.
26.
All right.
Okay.
Triad.
Flying speed is barely faster than my movement speed. My running speed.
So
Flying speed is so-
Stitch
Uh-oh.
Stitch ran, jumped, you unfurled your wings, and about halfway through, you sort of lose momentum,
Uh-huh.
Oh.
and
Okay.
then you're just
Wait.
falling.
Wait. Before he falls, can I try and do something?
Dude.
Roll impulse to see.
Okay.
You gotta beat my.
I rolled a 1. I was gonna
Okay,
ask
so
the
you-
spirit of the wind.
So he's
Did you roll a
That
1
was a
too?
7. Okay.
so he's falling.
So he's falling.
I'm falling.
Okay.
How, like, did he jump first and now he's falling?
He ran, unfurled his wings, was in the air, and you guys could see like
Right.
he was sort of glowing with the moss and everything like that.
Oh.
But then it's just sort of like once you hit the middle, you just lost momentum
Oh.
and started to fall.
What can I?
Because of the wing. Okay, so I'm running back and jumping.
Are you trying to do something with him or just?
I'm like, hopefully I can hit with a lot of force because I'm using my leap.
Oh.
Like I'm gonna max out the leap instead of just try to clear
Okay.
and hit. I'm gonna go over.
All right. So roll
Dang it.
prowess.
Like the scene in The Incredibles.
Oh man.
No.
What'd you roll?
28.
Okay, so you are like you're feeling it. You know, you take that
Oh,
jump,
no.
and unlike how the moss sort of glowed, there is no glow for you. You just sort of sail out to the middle, and as you're sailing, you get slower and slower.
Okay, all right. As I see this,
and then you start
He's
to
gonna
fall
do
as
the
well.
same.
as I see this, I want to try,
Hmm.
and I would have already been doing it from last time. Can I try and roll naturism again to try and contact the spirits?
Yes.
Okay. So 10. So that would be 37, and I'm going to call out to the wind spirit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wind spirit, could you please send a breeze so my friends can fly up upon this hole?
So here's the thing. I was going to do something.
So okay, send a breeze.
You don't get it.
Can you give them a way to use their wings and fly from danger?
You don't hear words,
Mhm.
but you hear like wind rushing up, like from the entrance.
Right.
You know, just rushing up, but then it comes to the hole, and it stops.
Oh.
And it's like a hailstorm, like right outside of the hole.
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna try and cast wind gust.
Well, you're falling,
Yeah.
so you're gonna have to do mental fortitude to see if you
Okay.
can.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Woo! 26. I rolled a 12. That was all I could do.
All right. Okay. So you cast wind gust,
Yeah. Just
spell
like,
dominance.
oh crap. Yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah, no.
What was it?
You got a 1.
Okay, you're still falling.
All right, now, as I'm falling, can I try to like regain my balance with my wings? Try to fly?
Sure.
All right.
It's not gonna work.
I'm going to try anyway. Was that prowess?
Huh?
Was that prowess? What?
No.
I will give you prowess and then roll mental fortitude as well.
All right.
Okay.
So the momentum.
So you two are falling.
Got a 3 shot.
All right.
And we're near nothing.
So 19 for prowess, and you said mental fortitude.
That's correct.
We're near nothing.
31.
There's nothing.
Okay. All right. What are you doing?
What am I doing? Okay. Are they close enough to where I can try and like reach my spear out for them to grab onto?
Well, they're falling, so they're already. I mean, it
Oh,
doesn't take
okay.
long to fall.
They are already way
Yeah,
down.
it's not like
They're
a.
about to get party like by.
Okay. All right. So
There's,
before
like, no
I talk to the
walls
spirit
around
of the
us.
wind again, I'm just
I'm
there's
out of
nothing I
stuff.
can do.
So just jump.
Oh,
You're
like
gonna die with the boys. You feel me?
okay. Well, I trust they have wings, so they can fly back up. So before I go
You
deal
saw
with
what
them.
happened when somebody tried to whatever.
Well, I trust that you guys can try and fly up. So for the wind spirit, I am going to thank it for its effort, and I am going to, on my other hand, I'm going to release some blood for it.
Okay. Blood will just drip off of your hand.
Oh. Can I blow on it? Like for the wind spirit?
Fine. Yeah, blow on it.
Okay.
As you blow on it, it dissolves.
Yay! Would it be naturism to see why it couldn't talk, or?
Why what?
Oh, because the wind spirit didn't say anything.
I mean, you wouldn't have a way to discern that.
Right. Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna roll insight and see what happened to my friends now. So 37. I'm looking down this.
They're
this
currently
hole.
falling.
They're still falling, just further and further down.
I mean, you guys didn't see a bottom, so they're hurling towards the bottom.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not gonna yell,
We're
'cause I'm
not
supposed to be
near
quiet.
any of like the walls or anything.
I'm going to cry out today. My goddess.
Okay.
I'm gonna say in a way that I think they can hear me without being too loud. Feather falling, lighthearted.
I rolled 32. To ask for
I didn't hear anything
assistance.
wrong with that actually.
Okay.
I didn't.
You
I
don't.
didn't-
That's not a spell that we have. All right. You
I'll do that tomorrow.
don't hear anything. You're just sort of falling.
Okay.
Um.
Wow.
Wouldn't
How
the
am I
sound
falling?
waves
And-
fall with them once it hits the middle?
What do you mean? How are you falling? You're just falling.
So I'm just going straight down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Land with the knees.
Roll insight.
Okay.
Just squirrel out, bro.
Oh, just him.
Good
Slow
God.
down.
It's like 24. I mean 25.
You will see
Wait,
as you're
stop
going
it.
down. You will see a shadowy figure dart into the shadows beside you and try to grab at you, but it's sort of pulled away.
I'm gonna say, did you see that?
Oh, wait, did you say, you said both of us? I thought
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you said insight, it was just
Oh
him.
no, sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
That's
Yeah,
not
30.
good.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, there's not really
right.
I can do.
Yeah, we just followed. I don't know what to do now.
And you
I'll
see,
try and reach out for it.
you see it. You're going to try to reach out to the shadows. Again?
Yeah.
All right. Going to try again.
My prowess was a 25.
The shadow figure was a 2, so you both reach out.
Hey,
and
we
miss.
should get something for being in sync.
Because I rolled a
You
2.
did.
You know what? I'll roll right now.
Um,
Oh, it was a 6. That's a multiple of 2. Actually, it was a 9.
Manitoba will appear beside you
Okay, so Monotopa will be here.
and say, I tried to grab him. I couldn't do it.
Oh no. Were you able to see the bottom while you were down there?
No, but you guys see the bottom.
Oh.
Oh, and
I know that do.
With that,
turn into a
I'm
squirrel.
going to take my sword out and try to.
Because they can survive
They
terminal
don't take
loss.
quality.
Bring my sword. Just...
you're going to try
They
to.
don't
The
do
walls are too far.
Oh, you're too
away
far.
from
How
you
about
to
trying
reach.
to? Okay.
From both. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And,
I can't cast a spell in my mind, so
and as you
I'm going to
hit,
cast a healing spell
as you
as I'm hitting the bottom.
as you hit what should be the bottom, you find yourself falling again.
Again?
Ha!
Yeah.
It's an infinite loop. That's great.
I'm
Wait. I'm going to roll insight.
Okay.
Oh, that was cocked. Okay, 32. I'm looking to see if I'm at the top, like where I was jumping.
No.
Okay, so it's a different place.
So we saw the
You're not
bottom.
at the top. You're somewhere like.
Oh, got it. Yeah, but it's still the same.
So-
Yeah.
So we went through the
I'm
bottom.
gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a loop. In that case, I'm going to.
Now, can we reach to the sides? You said shadows.
I'm gonna just meditate.
He said,
No, that's
"I
the
accept
ultimate
this
place
fate."
to meditate.
Mhm.
You're
I'm
literally
okay.
weightless.
What are you doing?
I'm okay with pushing
I'm
up
praying
the
again.
Okay.
All right.
So what are you saying
Nice
to Danger?
breeze flowing.
Daddy, I'm asking for help. I'm falling. I can't get up.
That's trademark. That's trademark. The right to reserve on that one.
You said you don't have the right.
You don't hear anything except the sound of wind rushing by you as you're falling.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
Pixie Mike said, "I'm free, free."
all right, so I'm gonna roll.
What are you doing? My was gonna say, well, let's get on to the other side.
I'm staying by the edge, waiting to hear if I can see them come back up or if I hear them hit the ground. So I'd be rolling an insight for that, I
Be
guess.
counting the seconds. Like
37.
You hear. Actually, you need to roll mental fortitude, Stitch.
Oh man, I'm so glad.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah, 20.
Ooh, that's rough.
Stitch, you're screaming.
Yeah, I'm hollering.
Yeah.
Did you let yourself?
No, it's okay. I did that too. There were dragons.
It's hard to concentrate on meditation when the person next to you is screaming.
So you hear screaming
Oh.
as it's from above.
As soon as I hear that, I'm gonna take a step back and. Can I tell if it's Stitches screaming? Would that be a knowledge roll?
No, you can't.
Hollering.
I can't?
Hollering.
Okay.
I mean, it's screaming.
Okay, well, maybe angel friend sounds it's cool. Alright, so as I hear screaming coming from the top, I'm gonna pull
I got
out
the love,
my
y'all.
spear and I'm gonna aim it towards what's going up, and I'm gonna take a step back from the cabin, like below,
Okay. All right.
because like the shadow spirit said, there's danger all around.
Okay, and you will see them, the two of them fall below you.
What on earth?
And,
That's not lighthearted.
So the chat said, OMG, Pixie Mix said, OMG, I love Stitch, and Volglip said, Vandra, so we're fighting for our lives and we're lost. I'm gonna nap, meditate.
Okay.
Insight roll.
From them? Or?
Everyone.
Okay.
31.
28.
36.
Marco, get them.
Dude, I'm
And
chilling, bro. You're the one screaming.
So, out of
I
the
even have composure.
out of the rock, two large hands will come and grab each of you guys, and will bring you into the rock.
Am I still falling in meditative position?
You were falling. You thought you were in a meditative position, but you were more like, because
I'm like, fuck. That's fine. That's fine.
Just sitting
Yeah,
there, still sideways.
But Marco grabs you and brings you both into the side of the cave.
Thank you. Thank you.
And after a couple of seconds, he deposits you on top of the cave on the opposite side.
Wow.
Oh, dope.
So are they
thanks,
still on
man.
the same side
Thank
as
you.
us, or are they over there now?
They're on the other side.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
Oi, Vandra, are you safe?
Yes.
I
You
think
Stitch?
so.
Yes.
You guys should try it.
Yeah.
It's
Let me
pretty fun.
let's see if I can do this, says Manitoba. So he's going to reach out and grab your shoulder
Of course he is.
and try to focus and try to step through the shadows with you.
Oh, you're gonna take me with you.
Yes.
He's gonna try.
Okay.
He is going to try.
I'm gonna put my cess die on you
Um,
and see if that helps at all.
Caleb, roll a percentage for me.
I got you.
I got you.
I
roll one.
have a 20% chance of
Get a
doing
zero. Get a
this.
zero.
Roll for
Get a zero.
100.
Get a zero. Ooh.
11.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so yes, we do it. So Manitoba will step through the shadows, and you're going to be out on the other side.
Oh, thank you, Manitoba.
Neat.
I was gonna clamber that myself through the side, but I appreciate it.
Ah, yes. Of course, that was great.
Yeah. Did you know you could do that?
I know.
Did.
I believed I could. For some reason, I feel stronger.
Was it because you were
In
with the
here.
shadow spirit?
Yeah.
That had something to do with it.
Somebody finally got their stuff together.
What was that like?
I will. It was as if I was at peace,
Huh.
and I felt like I
Oh,
could.
brother man died.
I felt like I could connect with everything.
Oh, that sounds like death to me.
Interesting.
The whole lot like
I am
that.
very much not dead.
I'm just saying, it sounded like you died and came back.
Well, I'm glad I could guide you such an experience. Let's move onward.
Rip.
Yes. And with that, we're going to stop to go to the halflings.
Woo.
So the most important part of the story.
We shall see.
Not really.
Hello, yes, I am half the
size of
a normal person.
That is
Yeah, I would still be
Yeah,
in every
right.
fight.
Right?
So-
I'm so.
There,
Who had died? I'm sorry.
Didn't you also
One of the
die?
halflings.
No, I have never died.
guys, roll insight.
You should have died.
How? Why?
Stomp.
Roll insight.
Hey, it's a 12.
Hey, it's a 12.
It's a mix that I believe
39.
I could. Powerful words.
Oh. 40.
Okay. Arindra is looking at the two of you, and she seems to be sort of like appraising you.
I just said, that's my bad. I'm sorry. I forgot to mention, the last time I did something with my blood involving someone who deals with blood a lot, I almost killed them on accident. So I forgot to mention that.
Huh. Yeah, that would have been nice to know beforehand.
It was
It was kind of hard to think because he did just hit us with damage. But
Yeah, it was an Onataha.
Well, you know, I said that you were an element. It would appear
I
that
assume blood.
that would be most definite. Yes, yes. As she points at all the blood that came out of you.
If I were guessing.
I think.
about the betting man.
Yeah, I think what happened is apparently whatever you did affected all of the halflings here. But oddly, you were not affected.
I'm just goading like that. You feel me?
Could it be
So-
because he's not from here?
I think that is it.
I'm just goading.
We were all born of
Genius.
this blood, and he is of another.
Pick your butt.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I have this thing. So I'm able to like suck blood through my brand. I'm gonna pull my sleeve up and show her my brand. Suck blood through this. If I were to do that to this, would the same thing happen?
If you were to do what?
If I were to suck all the blood up,
Would what happen?
would like everyone die? Or like
No.
be in pain? Like they would.
No. The issue
I'll pull it on my sleeve.
when that came out of you, it was flowing into the blood, and then from that to the link that we all share. You drawing the blood into you would not harm us. Roll insight.
Just asking theoretical.
Him, me.
You can both roll.
32. I rolled bad.
Okay. There's the 12 right there.
38.
Okay. As you're talking, you two will notice that their blood seemed to be in layers. There was the very sort of pinkish blood that issued from Rastilian. It was sitting on the sort of black ichorish blood that issued from you. As you guys are watching and as Androsella is talking, they start to mingle. And they turn into sort of this deep crimson blood. But it actually is floating on top of the blood that was there to begin with. And Androsella will say, "Oh, that is most interesting. Here." And she points to two beings that you guys may not have seen earlier. And two statues will step away from the wall, and they will come over and bow to her. Prepare a pool for this, she says. And then she'll start talking to you guys. As she's talking, these two statues, and they look to be halflings, only they're like idealized halflings. And they actually stand about 9 feet tall each. And what they will do is they'll go to one side of the cave, and as they're walking, their feet starts to manipulate the ground.
Oh, that's pretty
And
sick.
so they're just walking around, and as they're walking around, the earth is sort of shaping around where they would be walking. And then when that is complete, Arundhosella will open her hands, and she will pull the blood on top, and she will be doing this, and she will move it over into the other pool. As you're doing that, both of you roll mental fortitude.
What I need for it.
Yeah, no, that's not it, Chief.
That's a nice
16.
roll.
16?
28.
28.
Get that up.
You will hear very faint. You will hear words, and it is Father of the blood, Father of the blood, of the blood, Defender of the nation, Defender, Defender. We await your call, your call, your call. and it will keep repeating. And you will hear it as if it's from a multitude of voices.
Can I roll insight to see what the voices, like the whispers are?
Sure.
Not 23. I mean 33.
You don't
I'm not feeling too hot right
you don't sort of hear it, but you feel it, and you feel that the blood is calling to you.
Oh.
And it's the crimson blood. It's not the regular blood that was in there.
I'm gonna like do this, like try to pull it to me.
So as you do that, it will sort of surge up and start going towards you, and Arendacella will do this, and it will just drop. And she'll say it is not a time.
Okay.
So what's up with, I'm gonna ask her, what's up with the blood that's calling out for the defender and the father of blood?
Doing what?
What? I didn't.
Well, I heard when after you moved it, well, the blood was being moved, it was calling out, Father of blood, of blood, of blood, of blood, defender of the nation, defender, defender, defend. We await for you.
You heard this.
I felt it calling to me. But
I
it's not
love
here.
the idea of like not saying it's an echo, but like just talking to someone and like repeating it in echo form. I love that. That's so great.
Hi.
So, the blood speaks to you.
Yeah?
Huh.
Take that blood elemental.
I felt it.
Then
It was on a much more
He who has felt it,
deeper
dealt it.
level to me.
Mm-hmm.
that tells me you guys are so young. Typically that only happens with a blood mother. It would appear that these generations have selected the two of you
Heck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
to breathe life into them. That is most irregular.
What do you mean by generations? Like, are we talking like generation, like multiple sets of generations, or like
Isn't us.
like a certain, like a
Usually, when you add an S to thing, it becomes plural.
yeah? But she could be talking. You could be talking about like two separate beings or
Well,
two separate
love
generations.
each of you had easily 100 of the shards within you, and so you have
Cloud.
created a blood chamber.
Cool.
And so, if properly attuned to it, there is no telling of how many thousands of halflings could be born.
I'm not trying to have thousands of kids.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
It is a great responsibility. That's why I said you are not yet ready. However, would you? Your blood is special. I mean, I believe that you hold the cure for what has been ailing us, because I feel in the city that the plague has been purged.
Gang stuff, bro. No more math.
We will need to draw some of your blood
We're curing the
each day.
Well, last time when the Onitaha did it, I almost killed her. So just putting that out there.
I thank you for that warning. However, I am prepared.
So unrelated. I'm looking to get my armor repaired. Would you happen? Would
I'm
you
not
happen
trying
to
to have
know
children.
where I could do that?
Because I have armor.
As you say that, she starts to laugh, and the trees in the area with the reddish leaves, they start to shimmy, and a breeze picks up, and it starts to circle. The leaves that have fallen, that helps you sort of enter the pool, they go in a cyclone, and they return to their trees.
That's pretty cool.
That's sick.
And she says, even nature laughs at that. You, in this time, would think of something so small.
Oh wow.
It's a family thing.
But no, that is fine. That is the least we could do.
The least.
Provided that
Give us the blood.
you can endure us taking your blood over the next few days.
Yeah, I give my blood all the time. It's fine. I cut myself a lot.
Very well.
Oh.
Bro, you could have gotten some craziness for your blood.
Well, yeah, but I'm a man of simple pleasures.
Please remove your armor.
Simple pleasures.
Yeah, so I'll do it.
Okay.
I
And
would like to
another
return to my
halfling,
ribbon
she'll
blade
do
sword.
this, and another halfling will come and gather your stuff. It will be taken care of.
You could have asked for
Um,
stats, EP.
I could have.
Orange Seller. Do you
Hey,
have like
Orange
60
Seller.
EP
You
or
got
something?
Hey, I just hit 700. I'm trying to make that 8.
Right.
So,
She will,
You got the hookup.
You could have got a
she will
PS5.
turn. She will turn to the waiting halflings and say, "You are dismissed." And so all of the other halflings that rushed in when they, thought you guys were attacking her, will leave. And it is just the two of you guys with the two statues that are now standing beside her. And she will motion to one of the statues, and it will reach down and it will pick you up.
Me?
Yeah, just hold you.
That's what.
And the other statue will reach behind itself and pull out this long dagger. And Arendar Sella will say, "This may hurt a bit." And it will plunge the dagger into you.
Wow.
She hit you with that Reaper Death
And
Seal, bro.
Like
so,
my hand or nothing. Just
Wow.
that's fine. I've probably got through worse.
Dude, you could have probably tried to get
died.
attuned to your ribbon blade sword.
Your what?
I don't want to tune my ribbon blade sword.
Oh man, you're right.
Why would I tune my ribbon blade?
so you take
wanted to use it.
27 points of damage.
For the perverted.
Oh, okay, you're good.
As your blood, it doesn't fall. It flows into the blade.
I'm one of those.
And then it will pull it out and put the blade back.
Dang.
And then it will grab hold of you and it will turn, and the other one will pull the blade out.
Oh.
With
Hey,
and it
so
will
what are we talking
stab
about?
you
What are we
again.
talking damage wise?
Well, 27 the first one.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
I thought you
You're
said
fine.
7,
Half
not
health.
27.
No, you're fine.
I mean, the rolls are what they are.
that's fine. That's fine. I can
You're the
do
one
it.
who makes the
Wait, your
rolls.
health is what?
Well, it was lowered already. It did 20 earlier.
Garbage.
7 on top. 84.
633.
25.
Dang.
You're fine.
And again, the blood will not fall
I'm
down.
at 0.
It will go down.
Which isn't negative, so you're good.
Yeah. So I'm not even bleeding out. You know?
And it will look at you and just drop you.
too.
You're bleeding, just not out.
So it dropped you. But before you hit the ground, Arendar Sella will do this. And the ground will rush up to meet you. And it'll hold you. And then it'll start to take you over to your blood pool.
Sick.
You hit the floor,
Um,
the floor just was nice.
And she will say,
The floor hit me.
he took that
Sean got low.
relatively well.
I've probably been through worse.
So-
I died once. Twice.
Who are
I've
you?
died 3 times.
Are we talking like formality, like the old maid title?
I mean, she just asked you, who are you? So
I am
Let's get existential.
I am Rastilian Coinshot, the defender, and I hail from Kubaiba.
I have not heard of Kubaiba,
Yeah, it's kind of
but
It's
A
like super
defender.
far away.
there has not been a defender in these lands for
200 years,
100 or so years.
just about.
Yes.
I
I mean, how did that be?
That's what I mean.
How did you become the defender?
So,
Like, as good.
me and my
Roll mental fortitude.
That'd be sick too.
me and my group were heading to the hilltop from Star Song. We had just left Star Song. It was a whole thing. And we were kind of ambushed. It wasn't a purposeful ambush, but somebody attacked my friend, so I reacted. And and you know how sometimes when you attack, your attacks feel more special, like they do something extra.
Yes.
out of game, I'm talking about a Vandal's Delight and Lord's Folly.
Ah, very nice.
Anyway,
That's
so
a thing people know about in game.
As they are talking,
They know about Vanador.
Well, some people do.
Some.
they don't know it's called Vandal's
Yeah,
Delight.
that's
They
what I'm
just know that something cool happens.
Yeah.
You know, that they feel blessed or they feel cursed is how they would put it. As they're
I got
talking,
11.
as they're talking with 11, the blood starts to come around you, and it starts to feed into you.
That's fine. Okay.
So but yeah, so I responded and I shot my bow, and it was like this cannonball came out, and
What is a cannonball?
oh yeah, no, hold on.
Cannonballs aren't good. Well, technically,
You're
based
not
hold on.
there.
No, out of game.
Silence.
Out of game, based on the lore that we made about cannonball should be a thing.
But Cannon doesn't exist
Cannon
yet.
has not arrived yet.
No,
Cannon.
but he does
But
exist.
go on.
His family does exist.
It's like a giant piece of rock.
Okay, very well.
It's a spherical rock, kind of. And it hits this Triton. And at the time, I didn't know what Tritons were. I didn't understand why they were so important. And it died, sadly. It's terrible.
You don't sound remorseful.
So
He
the
isn't.
sister of the Prime, or daughter of the Prime, even bad, I'm sorry.
This turned out well.
You mean Sister of the Woods?
Thank you. I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm
but-
sorry.
Ah,
I'm getting all these names.
so
mixed
you
up.
are you are new to this. I'm understanding.
Yeah. It was
Yes.
like 4 or 5 months ago.
So
And he still doesn't
why
know
have
his
you
true
come
name.
to Avamara?
You really don't.
One to get rid of the thing. The
You know the stuff.
yeah. So
The thing?
the
Oh, the children.
yeah.
Yes.
Because I was being hunted, and
Yes.
my dad said it was probably a good idea to, release it from me. But I kind of need my bow fixed.
You're both fixed, huh? As you're saying this in the background, the blood starts to boil that you're in,
I'm unconscious. So.
and she's not even paying any attention to it.
Do I see that?
You do see that.
So a Ringersella, is that supposed to be happening? Pointing at Belac.
He fine.
It is not typical, but with that one, I have learned that typical does not fit.
Cool.
So unless he dies,
It's
I will
fine.
not be concerned.
He's died twice before, and then the cocoon thing happened from his.
Well,
plant.
no, you don't know that I died those times.
Huh.
You just know that it happened.
True.
True.
Anyway, so the sister of the woods came in, and
I think you were talking about your bow. What about your bow?
yeah. So the bow is a family heirloom of mine that I got from my grandfather, and it was somehow I was fighting this orc. My teammate befriended said orc.
I'm sorry, I wasn't really asking like everything about your past, but what about your bow? I mean, what is it?
But it was
You
it
just
was
want it fixed?
so about that. So
Yes,
Yes, you
yes,
do.
I want it fixed, but a couple of months ago, I was opening this chest and something from the chest went to the bow. So I don't know what's the. I did especially bad.
Do you have it?
Open. I have the bow. I'll take the bow out of my bag.
And she will motion to one of the statues. It will step over and take the bow. And it will present it to her. And Arendricella will put her hand over it. And as she does, blood will drop from her hand, but it will not touch the bow. And so it'll just go over.
That's pretty neat.
It appears that this is cursed.
Let's go.
Oh.
I could
Curses
see
are always better.
if we could possibly find someone that could uncurse it, or and she'll listen, or the Prime might be able to help you. And you will notice that the leaves are sort of fluttering.
Yeah, I'll pick that second option, ma'am.
We're just gonna get
Okay.
prepared.
Very nice.
So,
I am done here, and you are dismissed. Please take your friend Belac with you. I will call for you in the morning.
you okay?
Okay.
So am I like
You don't know yet because he's not.
okay?
So I'm gonna walk over to him and check on him.
Okay. As you're walking, the blood is boiling, but as soon as you step, like within 5 feet of it, it settles down.
Cool.
And your eyes will open up. You are still very weak because you're now at 1 EP.
Yeah.
I mean,
One
vitality.
EP. You lost everything.
Hey, what the LM speaks is canon.
Yeah, bro. Take off all them stats.
So, and Rindashella, she is going to walk into the middle of her pool and just go down into it.
Wait, hold on. She's gone.
Yeah, she's gone. She had dismissed you guys.
I'm gonna look at one of the statues and be like, "You got some blood I can drink?"
It's going to walk towards you, and it's going to gently lay its hands on you, pick you up, and it's going to walk you to the door.
Oh wow.
I'm
And it's going to put you down outside,
Oh wow.
I'm gonna just walk behind the.
I'll take it.
thing.
Uber.
and then it's going to go back.
I'll take an Uber.
No, I'll take it. It's free.
All right,
He's not wrong.
back to the guys.
Mm-hmm.
Uber rock.
The boys are back in town.
Yep. So, all together, and we're continuing on. And Lamano will whisper, "I'm sorry, I had to do that. That was just kind of funny."
Oh.
Oh no, it was all good. It was kind of fun.
That is one of the defenses that we employ here. So it was. I just wanted to see how you would handle that.
What if somebody
Yeah,
can
well,
figure out
one
how
of
to
us
stop?
was screaming.
I was hollering.
I think
My
there's
baby
a little
brother
wet
sounds
spot.
like that, yes.
on his, yeah. In his armor.
As
You
a
might
defense,
clean that, it might
it's
rust.
very interesting, but how does that stop someone who can figure out how to stop falling?
Oh, it is intended to give us a little bit of time, not necessarily to stop. There were others there that were watching.
Oh,
And so if matters came to that, but we are fine here. We are safe.
so does that mean we're in Syndicate territory?
We have been in Syndicate territory ever since we came into the cave.
Oh,
In fact, and he'll take us to just a wall. And as we're going, the moss goes up to the edge of the wall, and then it's just like blackness. And you still see it's a wall, but it seems like just the end of the cave.
all right.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. 30.
Yes, Lord, we needed that.
33.
35.
Not a bad
35?
roll. Not a bad roll.
33.
Trash.
And Maritopa rolled 29. Maritopa doesn't really see this, but anyone over 30
Nice.
can see that the moss seems to be growing in a pattern.
Is it a vulture?
It is not a vulture.
Okay.
Seems to be more like a geometric shape.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna ask him. What's the deal with the vultures?
What's the deal with the vultures?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like there's some stuff that was happening a while ago when we were fighting Kadaja Lin. There's some bird that couldn't really make it out. Then there's some like vulture situation that we were talking about on
I mean,
birds, bro.
Maritopa's watch.
Birds are
yeah, I don't know. When did you see vultures?
I don't know. Generally, when we were dealing with, or like about to deal with you and Mako.
Well, vultures are, I mean, they are scavengers, so I'm sure you would have seen them around.
Oh, I
Yes.
just didn't know if there's like a connection or something.
I mean, there is connection to everything.
Okay.
But this is another one of our security features.
All right.
And he will say a phrase, and then the moss will change shape.
Huh.
And as it's changing shape, the cave wall will sort of dissolve.
Dang.
Whoa.
That's dope, man.
And it'll be like an entrance.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Wait,
man.
I'm gonna nudge Vandra and be like, "Can you see that in the shadow sea?"
I guess I can try. I'll try.
Because Kaliff is
No. Okay, I'm gonna open myself up to the shadow sea. I rolled a 5, so that is a 24.
You will see that the moss isn't actually plants, but they're carvings that are magically made to look like plants.
Oh.
And so as he's saying words, they are actually spelling out things in mage tongue.
Oh.
You're sort of familiar with it. You don't read it,
Yeah.
but you're sort of familiar with it. So you understand that as he's speaking the command word,
Yeah.
it's changing to what he's said.
Oh, that's cool, yo, man. Apparently, these aren't actual plants. It's like stuff that's designed. All right. Well, I guess we'll keep
They
it
should
moving.
not know if they do not know.
Yeah. Well, I'll just look at Luana and say that's
Hey,
pretty neat.
Caleb, give me my cord to my laptop.
Liwana says that in person.
Yeah. Luana says
It's
that.
at the edge. Yeah, the
Who is
last
this
one on
Caleb? And what is the laptop?
Bring
them
the
both
cord
to
to my
me.
laptop, Caleb. The cord to my laptop.
Where is it?
It's on the charger.
Oh, I think you were saying like it was in the back.
Sorry, Cam fam. I forgot to get my cord. My laptop's about to go down. So
That's
we can get
funny.
to it.
I like it more master.
So I was gonna say to Luana, well, that's cool. That's a neat thing that you have on the walls and stuff throughout the cave.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
I have a question. If I start listening again, will you kick me in the face?
What do you mean?
Like if I just want to try and focus on a sense that isn't sight, will you kick me in the face again?
What?
Well, if you do that when you are supposed to be protecting us, then yes, I would.
Am I supposed
Do
to
it
be
again, do it
protecting you
again.
right now?
Yes, I will.
What's it say?
We still have a little ways to go.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to close your eyes, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I can carry you while you try and meditate.
Oh no. You know, I'll wait until we arrive where we need to
That's probably
arrive.
not a bad
that's
idea.
a good
I'll
idea.
do that.
And Manitoba will say, "Come on, guys, let's go. I'm feeling good."
Oh,
All right,
what's
yes.
going on with you, bud?
What do you mean? I
You know
mean,
that
just
Stardust,
I
bro.
feel
I know, right?
at peace. Yes.
What does that even mean, man? Oh, I plan to walk and talk.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, what does that even mean?
What are you drinking, man?
Right.
I drinking.
What kind of ale?
I did have some water earlier, and it was really nice.
Where did you get water from?
I don't know.
What?
I mean, this place, it just feels like.
Dude, the last time you started acting weird, I had to kill you. What's going on?
I don't know if you had to kill me. I don't know that you could kill me.
Oh,
There you go. There you
let's
go.
go.
There you go.
I'm gonna speak in. You two don't know any of the same languages.
No.
I'm going to say in Zulu.
Well, we say aroma.
I don't know Aroma,
Ah,
so I'm going to say in
and
Zulu.
we know mage.
Motherfucker.
I knew that.
I don't know Mage either.
Oh, so you don't know what we're
So-
saying.
Oh, I don't. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep walking. Then.
Wait, you're speaking in
Yeah. Generally, if Manitoba and I are going to talk, it's either mage or aroma.
Well, I'm walking
I know,
for
And
it.
if we're trying to be secretive, we'll say mage.
I know half of those.
So I'm going to say to you, well, I'm just saying the last time that happened, you attacked the party and we had to kill you.
Well, but that wasn't me.
Actually, it was twice.
That was a pale imitation of me. I mean,
happened to be
if you want to test later, we can do that.
Oh boy.
So you're you.
Who else would I be?
Yes.
I'm gonna be watching you. Keep this
Fair
going.
enough. As we're walking through, roll insight to see.
That's cocked.
25.
35.
Mine is also cocked. Well, that's worse than both of my rolls, but sure. 28. I got rolled a 1.
Okay, well, everybody can see that even though we are underground, it actually seems to be fairly light. Because there are like strange sort of gangly trees like all around. And we're in an area that seems to be very plush. It has tall grasses that maybe are about 2 to 3 feet tall. And they're round, and they seem to be swaying of their own accord. Yep. And there are a bunch of insects and bats, and there are all kinds of different sounds
Okay.
of various animals.
Oh, dope.
And it looks to be just like a very large cavern. And with that, we will take a 10-minute break. So, Campfire, we will be right back. Actually, we're going to be here, but we're just going to take a little break.
Right.
Yes, Campfire.
If you guys, we thank you for watching. If you guys want to learn more about us, you can check out our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at EverLore Game. And also check us out at ManChildLTD.com.
Yes. Check us out. Hey, Kim Fam, we're coming at you with. You're not even gonna say nothing.
I thought you were gonna say like EverLore and like you were gonna show. I'm Caleb. I played Belac Bloodstar.
That's right. And guess what we are doing right now? We are streaming, guys. Streaming. Okay. We're actually right now in the middle of the break. But you guys go ahead and tell your friends about it. Be sure to check us out on our other social medias.
The stream is on twitch.tv/EverLore Game. Capital E, capital G, capital L.
I love how you have to check in right after. He is correct, Cam
Yeah.
though. That is exactly what it is. All right. So we'll see you later. Peace out. We don't have anything with Davey.
Nah, he's lame.
Yeah, we don't really want anything with Davey, honestly.
That's fine.
His character's garbage. We only want cool characters in the camera.
You know, I think we should just take and share.
Just
the
take his EP.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then make it party EP.
Yeah.
I think so too, honestly. Why
What's
not?
the worst that can happen?
Nothing. Actually, nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
What's he gonna do? Make a new 0 EP character to fight it? No, knowing him though, he would like stat dump all of his stats into one. So like we see him and his core is just like 18. That's it.
He's casting like he can cast a tier 10 spell in like 5 rounds.
Yeah.
That tier 10 spell would like annihilate everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, speaking of which, that word. There's a spell that kills.
Death tongue or death word,
Something like that.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. John, wouldn't it be like hilarious?
Erratic jump.
Wouldn't that be really funny? So Belac has a quirk where like he can
Okay.
like reflect spells if he beats the MR.
Yeah.
So what if someone did that and he was just like, no, they died.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like if you
And,
if you beat it with your MR, you redirect it back to them.
Yeah.
And then they can't beat it
and
themselves.
I wouldn't like get the drawbacks or anything.
Yeah.
I'm using their core and everything.
Yeah. And
So it would just be
their
like
stats.
the ultimate Uno reverse.
Yes. I mean that's why I want like Missile Defense 2 and Missile Defense 3. Because like
Yeah, because then you can reverse their like arrows.
well, like
and stuff.
I know that with range characters, I can hit a lot of them. Like,
Yeah.
but for certain range characters that just like, haha, I can't do anything. It's just like, well, I'll just redirect you. Like, you know, why are you hitting yourself right
Yeah,
now?
like, can you
Like,
hit it's like, can you hit yourself? Yeah, almost
great.
always. Okay, shoot me. then. Shoot me.
Fantastic.
Come
I
on.
dare you. I dare you.
Because like the way it says, it's not even a roll like the first one is. It's just you do it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I want missile defense too. So I was looking at the stuff.
Yeah, I do really want it. Actually, what are like the things to get?
Missile defense too? You
Yeah.
probably already have it.
No, I only have one thing at 8. So
All right, you need dodge, missile defense,
Yeah, I
survival
have those.
8, awareness 6.
I don't have either of those.
Yeah, I need my survival to be 8, and my awareness to be
My
6.
awareness is a 5.
Your awareness is stronger than mine. Mine is a 4.
Yeah, get on my level.
Okay. I'm just saying, it was started at 1, so
Yeah, mine did.
it was struggle. It was struggle city.
I think I raised my awareness once.
Yeah, I really spent.
Monotopa, could you just delete everyone besides Kaliff and like that shadow spirit from your notes real quick? I want to have a talk.
Talk, huh?
Yeah, I want to give him your business. What'd you do with my dad?
So here's what I'm trying to get. I'm
Why
trying
do
to
you think
get
something happened to him?
combat defense,
Because
evasion,
I shouldn't be making deals with
martial
strangers.
artist,
I mean, I'm
missile
just
defense
saying,
2, monster hunter 2,
you
fortune's favor 2. But I'm thinking about that.
Do you have martial artists yet?
something may be happening.
Not martial artist.
Yeah,
I got it.
I don't
I might
like
get martial
that.
artist, but I might get rid of that and just go for swift strike.
Oh
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
the
I
same
got-
thing, but
I got I don't know where it is, but ready weapon
Oh,
Mhm.
So it just says the
I
same
have
thing.
an
except
idea.
Yeah, I think
it's
I might-
on the draw, which is cool.
I might get ready weapon 2. If I get ready weapon 2, then I would get martial artist.
Yeah, the only thing is it's at a -4.
Which I'm fine with because with all the buffs, it's just a roll.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Ready weapon and martial artist, like ready weapon 2 and martial artist with the like -4s and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have things that counter it, so if I use it, it's just
It's
a
a
roll.
wash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have like 50 EP, no 40,
That you haven't
41
used.
EP that and I don't know if I might save up to like dump it into strength or something. I don't know. Damn, fam, I just don't know.
Oh, and I also know I need Shadowborn Friend.
Mm.
You know, I wish I was ambidextrous.
Honestly,
Because like I want to start. dual
it's
wielding.
not that great. Okay,
No,
I'm not
like-
gonna lie to you. Like, I can't do much being ambidextrous.
No, like in game.
No, I am ambidextrous, but I'm saying in game.
No, but I can. Because
like outside
I
of the game, I'm ambidextrous, and in game, I'm ambidextrous, and I don't really get much with it.
I could dual wield
Well,
now.
yeah, because it's like even if you're in game, you could say like, "Oh, I'm gonna swap hands."
Yeah,
and I'm
like
gonna stretch."
I didn't really get much with ambidextrous, being ambidextrous until I started doing like 2-weapon training and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's when the benefit.
That's what it's
Yeah,
used
yeah.
for.
but like
Sure,
I was
combat.
just being ambidextrous because I thought it was cool. Like, so I wasn't because remember Vandra wasn't even going to use weapons.
All right, guys, 3 minutes.
Well, yeah, but you can punch with your offhand.
Yeah, well, I great.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the good news is, before I even started like the 2-weapon training and stuff, I trained for my body to be a weapon.
Uriah, you also.
Yeah, I can't get back on. It just won't let me. I've been trying.
Yeah,
for
my
like
phone
40
might
minutes.
die here. I don't know. It's
Here's your charger.
it is charging, but I don't. It's just like
I will just.
it's being weird.
Well, it's off now. There we go. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was just checking something.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right, Davey, come on back.
I don't know.
So yeah, I that's when it started happening. But the good news is I got the proficiencies to count my body as a weapon
Mm.
and like stuff like that before I even did 2-weapon training and stuff. So now, even if I'm not with my swords, technically I'm dual wielding.
Yes. But that just doesn't stack, though.
Yeah.
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 Wait, does he still get the bonuses for dual wielding?
If he's using his body, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it doesn't stack, so he can't get a bonus for body while using weapons.
Yeah.
Hold on. If you get the unarmed
Baby.
stuff,
Mhm.
and then your body counts as a weapon,
And 2
does it get
yeah.
rid of it of the unarmed stuff?
Does what?
Oh,
Like,
if
you know,
get
like the unarmed defense
and
and
unarmed,
stuff?
yeah.
What about it?
If you
if
make
you
your body-
get that, and then your body counts as a weapon, like what he did,
Mhm.
does that nullify the unarmed defense stuff?
because technically you're
Because
armed
technically
with
No,
your
no,
body.
because you are unarmed.
Well,
It's
no,
just-
but you have arms, which are weapons.
Well, no, I mean, think like boxers. You know, like Mike Tyson. I mean, his
registered.
yeah, registered as weapons. You know, but that was just his physical body. You know, and so that's all. That's all that means.
So
is that you
unarmed
perfected your
defense
body,
still is
Davey.
able to be with your physical weapons.
So you can use weapons with arms.
So lucky me,
What?
even when I'm not dual wielding, my stats don't change.
All right, guys, we're about to go back in 1 minute.
So the only time my stuff gets lower is if I'm toying with people. By just using either a single weapon. Like, yeah, that's the only time.
That's not bad.
Then my question is, if you're dual wielding weapons, do they have to be the same kind?
No.
No.
So if I'm holding a weapon like this and a fist, it's the same as dual wielding.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's you.
Yo! So literally, I'd have to use one weapon for my stuff to go down.
Yes.
I mean, if you get stuck with a two-handed weapon as opposed to just
Yeah,
a
or something
weapon.
like that. Yeah.
Or just
Why would I ever do that though?
just don't use
Well-
it when you're going down. Just
Yeah.
use your fist.
Antroni, gladiator.
Yeah. Let's bar. Koosh, 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 koosh.
Okay. And countdown,
Go for the-
we are back for
Yes.
Soft spots.
the second portion of tonight's installment of Evermore with EverLore.
Yes, yes. Hopefully you guys got to check us out at ManChild LTD and check out our handy dandies traveler compendium for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're a lore master and you want to know what monsters to drop on your unsuspecting parties. Well, we have the monsters menagerie right here at your disposal.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Well-
chat, you should tell him to give me like a bunch of EP. You should totally do that.
Yeah, can you tell me to do
Yeah,
that?
we're
for
not
me
gonna
as
do
well?
that.
Yeah.
But okay. So we're in a cave.
We are.
You will notice that just about everything has some type of phosphorescence.
Okay.
Right.
You know, I mean, particularly on the plants, there's some of them have a soft glow, some of them have a brighter glow.
Right.
Many of the animals
Plants.
will also, yes. Well, I mean, no, they're plants. They're just not plants that you are used to
Yeah,
seeing.
yeah.
The trees, like I said, are sort of ganglier. Their leaves are a lot longer than leaves above ground. And whereas above ground they sort of go up, these are sort of drooping down. And you do see a little river sort of going by where we're at. And Luana will walk over to a section, sort of like an alcove, sort of on the side.
Yeah.
You roll inside if you like.
Yes.
I would love to roll insight. I got a 28. That's the one.
Fantastic.
27.
That's pretty good.
Sorry. 33.
Okay. Then you are the only one that can tell that this seems like the alcove is not sort of natural, as if it was man-made. You see a little chisel marks and things like that.
Got it.
And it's sort of like in a rough semicircle.
Okay.
You two will be able to see that this is probably somewhere that they use often, because there looks to be like a fire pit sort of in the center, as well as off to the side. There seems to be like almost some cabinets or something like that, but they seem to be made of sort of the natural wood and leaves and stuff that were in the area.
Right.
Okay.
Liwano, what do you keep in the cabinets here?
Oh, just various supplies. We use this from time to time, and so let's see. So he'll start rummaging through. Oh, and so he'll pull out a pan, some things like that.
Interesting.
We will go ahead and camp here for the night.
So would this place act like the walled city we first met you at?
Are there any postcards?
This is not a wahawa.
Mm-hmm.
This is more an in-between place. Some that we can use as we're traveling longer distances. There are protections here, so setting up a guard would probably not be needed.
Okay.
Great. So
Um,
I can meditate and use my hearing.
You can do that, yes.
Great.
Okay.
So I wanted.
Very interesting.
Anything else?
Oh,
No, that was all. I was
would
just
it be
curious.
bad if we were training here? Like, would that be too loud? Disruptive?
I mean, there are creatures around, so if you draw attention to yourself, but I mean, you can train without screaming, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do our best.
It was a holler.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was
Holler.
quite a scream.
I wanna, if we're trying to train, I wanna open myself up to the spirit realm, and so I guess I'll do a roll for that first. Oh, so cool. Okay, so that would be 34,
Okay.
and I want to see if there are any just like normal spirit, like animals near us.
I mean, there are tons of. I mean, it's alive. This place is alive with physical as well as spirit.
Okay,
energy.
sweet. Is there any, maybe less vicious, more docile animal, or like something that wouldn't probably eat me alive nearby?
Well, because you are from an Unterland city,
Right.
you would sort of be able to distinguish. But there are some that are equivalent to like squirrels.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
So-
say to the party, who wants to train?
I would train you.
But go on, and then we'll get to that.
Okay. All right.
Sure you won't.
So, one of these Unterland squirrels, could I try and roll naturism to try and beckon it towards me?
Sure.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna do that. 9, baby. Okay, so that would be what? 23 plus 4, 27. That would be 36.
It will come to like the edge of the alcove, but then it will sniff around, and it'll back up and go running into the trees.
Oh, he ran away. Okay, that's fair.
Nice.
I'll. What if I put like a little drop of blood like out of my thumb with the dagger, and I held it out?
For a squirrel?
Okay.
Well, not as much as I would usually like try to give out
Roll a
for
percentage.
percentage. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, yeah, but it's not actually a squirrel. It's just the equivalent.
Yeah. all right. So a percentage that you said. Oh, I got a. Would that be a? It's a 0 and then a double set of
It's
zeros.
0%.
Oh, so that's the best score you can get.
Oh.
Well, no, a 0 counts as 100, so it'd be 100
Because it starts at 1.
because it starts at 1.
So would
Goes
that
up
be
to
a
100.
1?
So he would have gotten 100.
Oh.
So the lowest you can get is
A
a
1.
So that's
It's
the.
0, 1. Yeah.
So that's
Oh,
the.
crazy.
Oh wait. So that would be a 10% then.
100%.
No, because
Wait,
this is
no,
no. This
'cause-
is a.
That means the bare minimum you can get is a
1.
10.
Is a 1.
No, because no matter what, if this is a 0,
No,
that is
no.
this is a 10.
Okay, guys,
Hold on,
let's
stop.
guys.
No, let me explain. Let me explain how it works. Okay.
Quickly.
So if for the percentage die, it's 10, 20, 30,
Yeah.
whatever. And then for 100, it's just 0, 0, which means that's 100. But if you get a 1, it recycles back because you can't
Okay.
have 101%.
So that you're
So
right.
it recycles back. So a 0, 0, 0 would be 100%.
But 0, 0, 1 is 1%.
Is 1%.
Okay.
Wait.
All right.
11%.
So, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, a 10 1 would be 11%.
Yes.
No.
I don't.
If
No,
it's
look.
if it's 10 on this count fam and a 0, then that's 10%.
So,
I don't have a.
So I thought with a percentage die.
It's fine.
You got
Guys,
100%.
guys, okay, we will. Sorry, Cam Fam, we do this sometimes. But actually, what we'll do is we'll do like a video about that, sort of covering that. So look for that. We'll put it on the site. But getting back to this, so that was 100.
Yeah.
So
I fail.
and
terribly.
You
cut off your
will-
finger.
roll impulse.
Literally
Impulse.
what is possible.
Got it.
That's unfortunate.
Impulse. Okay, so for impulse, I got a 20.
Roll the key.
Okay. So out of the shadows, something that looks vaguely like a panther.
Of course.
With 3 tails.
Oh my.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Will jump out of the shadow
Is it
and
not
will
bad?
clamp onto your arm.
Dang.
Oh, is it painful? Does it just
that
want
thing?
And do we
blood?
see
or-
that?
Oh, it is not that thing.
Right. Does it seem like it's attacking me or?
It just clamped
I
on.
mean, it's clamping onto your arm, and
No,
Okay.
it's just big
Alright.
little, like.
Okay,
to
no.
show
So
off
I'm
action.
going
And do
to
we see
try
also-
and I want to
he
use.
opened himself up to the spirit.
Oh,
so it's a spirit that is doing
Yep.
this.
I don't see it.
Okay. So I'm
You're
going to
about to get
try
all up on
and
me.
use my naturism, and I want to use that as like a mix of my naturism and my spirit, like all of that in one. If I can use that with my naturism roll, and I want to try and get it off of me, I guess. Or
I will. It would be more of a naturism and prowess if you're just trying to sort of shove.
I want to shove it off and like let it know I don't want to combat with it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
Okay, so that's cocked. Okay, so for my naturism, I got a would that be 30, and then for my prowess, I got a 23.
Okay.
How's
So you're not able to move it,
Yeah.
but it does sort of start to pull you back.
Oh, it's pulling me.
So
So you take out the dagger.
it's trying to pull you further into the spirit realm.
Oh, it's trying to. Oh. Can I use my naturism to interpret that as more dangerous, or like?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to. I mean, it's
Right, you're not.
if a tiger was biting on you and dragging you,
Yeah.
you would think that that's pretty dangerous.
Okay.
But a
Oh.
spirit tiger.
Okay. So, I'm curious if. Oh wait, no. I want to. Can I try and
Hold
pull
on
back
1 second.
against it harder? Okay.
The 68 hit.
Does 68 hit? What if I said yes?
Then you have gotten bitten.
Oh no!
It was already
This is
biting.
why you just don't give
Well,
your
no,
blood out to
it
things.
was grabbing onto him, but now
Right.
it's actively trying to.
Oh,
First, it
Okay.
was just trying to establish the hold.
Right.
Um,
Can I just leave the spirit realm?
so you take 18 points.
Of course I do.
And it's not like physical damage. You do lose vitality, but it's more that your blood is draining out of you.
Oh
Did you
yeah.
see that?
Okay.
It turns out the panther is
Roll
actually
insight.
Belac, sucking the blood from him.
Okay, I'll roll insight.
31.
Hey, I'm all about consent,
37.
okay? That's not true. I tried to steal
what did you
guys'
roll?
blood.
31.
31.
You guys don't know about that.
He wasn't concerned.
Not
My silver roll 23 doesn't really
28.
see anything.
28.
Okay, no. You see him. He was standing sort of by the alcove,
Mhm.
and you saw him do something and do this, and now he's doing this.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him
What were you doing?
So, can I try and leave the spirit realm right now, or?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well, you're not actually in it. You're sort of halfway. You're still in your physical body,
Yeah.
but you're starting to. You know how when you cross over,
Mhm.
you're starting to feel that. Like it's starting to pull your soul,
Okay.
your awareness out of your body.
All right. I want to not do that. I want to go back to the physical realm.
Or you just
Okay.
fully commit and just jump in, bro.
Well, that's a.
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and pull myself out of the spirit realm. Would that be at nature's
Mental
rule?
fortitude and
Mental
prowess.
fortitude. Okay, mental fortitude,
Mm.
which is 24,
Mm.
and
Okay.
for prowess that would be
Mm.
9. 31.
Mm.
Okay. So you yank back, and you're getting close to sort of coming back into the alcove, but your hand is still sort of outside of it, being pulled.
As it's holding onto me, I'm gonna tighten my fist, and I'm gonna say, "The spirits speak to me of blood, so I shall deliver yours." And I'm gonna, I guess, raise my other hand and swing as
Okay.
I'm still pulling back with the other
Go
arm.
ahead and swing.
Pixie Nick said, "Once bitten, twice shy."
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be a 60. No, wait, no, not 60. That would be a 56.
So you miss it.
Right.
Must be that it's just sort of pulling you all the way.
Right.
But you do see a large shape appear behind it, and he'll say, "Unhand him!" As Caiaphas grabs the scruff of its neck and starts to pull at it.
What if he just like bit it? Just like,
Oh,
ah,
that's
how
cool.
do you like it?
Okay, so can I still roll prowess to try and get back, or is
Yeah.
it just off of me
Yeah,
now?
roll prowess.
Okay. Alright, so
I
prowess
don't know why that
30.
made me laugh so hard.
Okay.
Imagine buying something and then breath whipping it at the same time.
You take another.
That would.
Alright.
It's like an immediate.
You take another 18 points of damage as your
course.
blood starts to
No,
drain
it's
out
just
you a
laser
little bit
removal.
faster.
Right.
But as you're doing that, you do manage to sort of yank yourself back, so you're now fully in you. It's just your awareness is in the shadow realm,
Right. Or the spirit realm.
the spirit realm. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Your
go.
hand is still,
Oh, my
still-
hand. I'm still being pulled.
Yeah, it's still on you.
Oh.
It's just you're not physically.
Okay,
being pulled
all
out.
right. I'm gonna, without being too loud, I'm gonna be like, "Oi, Vandra, can you pull me back in to the cave? Help, please."
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna run over to him. I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm gonna just grab him.
Can you roll prowess?
Can I roll prowess with him, or?
Okay.
Yeah, because you're
okay.
trying to.
Right.
30.
Okay, that would be 27.
Okay, what'd you get?
30.
All right. You guys managed to get like your hand, and you're dragging them back.
Mm-hmm.
As your hand clears like the precipice
Mhm.
of the alcove,
Right.
you'll hear, "Ah!" and it will release, and Kaliff will take and just throw it. Caiaphas, yes, will take and just throw it, as he dissipates.
Mm-hmm.
No, he just gives like a thumbs up to the wing.
Oh. Does he dissipate, like, is he in the alcove at all?
You don't see him.
Did I not see him in the alcove, though?
You did not see him in the alcove.
Okay, alright, then off that, I'm probably going to assume spirits can't enter here.
That's an assumption.
Yeah. Can I try and spirit commune at all?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna try and spirit commune with Caiaphas and just say, "Thank you so much, brother, for your assistance." And that would be
Don't worry
10.
about it.
Okay, so that would
I'm gonna
be
get a punch
37.
stitch.
Caiaphas is no longer there.
Okay, that's fair.
All
Alright.
And Luano will be staring at you.
Perhaps sharing my blood with some random spirits is less than ideal choice.
Oh, really?
Yes, I think you've done that quite a few times today.
That's crazy.
You must be very careful. Have you not heard of the blood soaks?
The blood soaks?
Blood soaked spirits? You guys are ignorant
I'm
of
gonna
that?
roll knowledge or learning.
Okay.
Woo! Nat 12.
I'm pretty much a shaman. I should know about that.
22.
And
14.
Monotopa
20.
has 18.
22. There's a nat 12. That's the best I can do. Wait. Is it knowledge or learning?
On this one, you can get
Hold on.
either one.
Oh,
Can I roll-
24.
Can I roll
That's all.
knowledge to know if I know what that is, even without being there?
No.
24 then.
Because I want to know if I know what it is.
So, you guys, you would have heard at least the term before.
Okay.
Actually,
What's the term?
we all would have heard the term blood soak.
Blood soak.
Blood soak.
Glad. Okay. So
That sounds vaguely familiar.
And Luano will go on and explain that
Nice.
all spirits are attracted to the living for the energy of our life's blood. That is why shamans and others often use blood in order to coerce spirits to help them with their magic. You are foolishly just throwing your blood out there, and that attracts those spirits that have been sort of taken over by desire for blood. and they are called blood soaks. They can be very dangerous, and they can grow to be very powerful as they consume more and more blood. So in the future, unless you know what you're doing, you should be very cautious with that. While in the tunnels through our territory, you try to offer up your blood to at least 2 different spirits. That was the domain of she who is the shadow, and so she protected you. Here she did not. So you need to be very careful.
I understand. Thank you, Filano, for your advice.
Also, Liwano just heard from like the Twitch stream that Pixie Maker like almost drowns last week, getting sucked off the plane this week. Because she said, "Is Vandra sleeping again?"
You know, next week a god is just gonna take.
Stay tuned for next week when I take my nap. No.
The god is just gonna hold me out like,
Can
what
I
is
punch
wrong with this one?
Stitch? I'm trying to train. Like, y'all want to train? Stitch says he train. You guys want to train?
Yes.
Fair enough if you wish to train.
So I'm gonna start taking off my armor.
Well, I mean, the alcove isn't big enough for you guys to train. You need to go outside of the alcove.
Oh. I ain't going to the alcove. I'm good.
Oh,
I'm staying in safety.
yeah, I'm staying in this.
Yeah.
In this safety. It doesn't seem safe out there.
Right. Yeah, we good.
But it is not.
Yeah. So never mind.
Yeah, we good. We'll do next
I guess
time.
we'll just meditate.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I'll quote the scripture.
Very well.
Just looks over like his version of the Bible.
Right.
So Lamano is going to start preparing a fire. And after he does that, he's going to get out some pans and stuff like that and start just doing some cooking.
Oh, I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Can I offer assistance with that? I also enjoy cooking."
Sure.
Awesome. So I'm gonna just try and help. Woo! 36.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he has, like some dried venison and stuff like that, as well as some mushrooms and some potatoes. If you want to.
Yeah, so he's got dried venison. Sorry, it was actually 34.
If you were a ranked skill purely on this experience, who would be a better cook, Luano or Belac?
Oh.
What?
Oh, like if I were?
Yeah, if Vandra were to rank their skills.
Between who's the best chef to work with?
Belac and Luano, which one's a better chef?
Well, you have to have experience with them both, first.
Well,
that's what
let's.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So he's got dried venison and tomatoes. Is that what you said?
No, potatoes.
Oh, potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We can. I'll say to Luano, we could either make some sort of stew or crush the potatoes out of game, mash them, and make some sort of spread where the venison could be stretched over and make a sort of gravy, if you will, on top.
Well, you would say mash because that's
I typically keep it simpler than that, but sure. Here, and he'll rummage through and pull out a couple of different bags.
Yeah.
And in them they have different seasonings.
Good. So I'm gonna roll my knowledge and sniffing and all because I have herb life and general knowledge and all that stuff. And when I'm using that, that's also naturism. Yeah, because that's where the buffs are. Okay. So in that case, that is a 30, just to smell them up. Oh, this would go good in here and season them up, and then I'll pull out the last bit of guarvar I have.
Oh, guarvar.
Yeah, and just crush that into to make it part of the gravy.
Okay.
Add a little something with that, and with the mushrooms and some of the seasonings, and get that going while I slowly cook the venison. Get it nice and thorough. I want it tender, and then mash, cut or peel the potatoes first, and then boil them, and then get them nice and soft, and then start like mixing them up so they're softer and mashed. And
Very well. He'll watch you. Interesting. Huh.
So me, I'm the better.
Yes. Not much of a fighter, but you can cook.
That's funny because he's the hardest hitting guy.
Nah, I am.
So
You just don't know it yet.
after eating, Luana will go ahead and get ready to go to sleep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Has it been 6 hours we've been in the alcove, or?
I mean, it will be overnight, but not at the present.
Okay, all right.
And Maritoba will come up to you and, son, can I get my ring back?
Oh, the ring of swimming.
Yes.
Sure. I'll take it off, and then before I take it off, while you're looking at my finger, I'm gonna speak to you in hand cant.
Ah.
And I'm going to say, Maritopa, what happened with the shadow spirit? And that's gonna be in the.
Ah.
Mhm.
that's a lot to do in one motion.
So put the ring on.
I didn't hand it to you yet.
No,
Oh,
just
okay.
throws the ring.
I just
up
put it on the other finger, and I started like doing that in a
Yeah.
hand cant motion.
as if no one noticed.
I felt infused with the shadows. For a while, I have felt sort of a connection with them.
Right.
But here I feel that stronger. And it took the fears I had away. But I feel that is only while I'm in this place.
And now I'm going to speak to you in Zulu. That is very interesting. And as the shadow is with you, I want to make sure that you haven't lost yourself and that you're the real you here with us, Wahuru.
Ah, I understand. How does one prove that they are them?
And you're saying this back in Zulu, right?
Yeah.
Well, clearly we're speaking together. I believe that should be test enough.
Very well.
What?
And I'll hand you back your ring.
Very good. Gonna put it on?
An imposter. Such
You're
languages.
an imposter. I don't know.
So after
I
after
wasn't even
dinner
thinking about that.
or supper, whatever it is,
But all I think
Vandra will go up to Manitoba and be like, "So," and he'll start repairing his armor as he's talking, like he's casting repair in certain spots. Say, "So, and Mage, how are you feeling? Are you feeling like yourself?"
Everyone keeps asking me that.
Everyone.
I feel quite myself, even more. I think, particularly here, if you and I were to spar, things would not go well for you. I just feel as if this place speaks to me.
Manitoba appears behind him. So
Be observant. What? I'm talking to you.
Not the person, no,
But-
Vandra.
Vandra will grunt, just because that's a bit insulting, but also with his understanding of how certain things work, he'll sort of accept to his degree what he can accept in that. So it's just, well, that still remains to be seen, but I just wanted to make sure that you are you.
I am very much Manitoba. And I feel at one with the shadows here. I feel stronger, more capable.
I see. Well, and as he's walking away, he'll say, "As long as you don't get scared over cave entrances anymore."
Oh.
As
I was going to roll mental fortitude. And I rolled an 11, so we'll let it slide. Yes. But as everyone is, Manitoba's going to go lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, yeah.
I mean, we ate, so
Right.
I'm
Right.
going to go to sleep.
And so Mako will, not Mako, but Levano will say protect. And well, he'll say a word in Cholo that Manitoba will know to mean protect. And you can roll insight to see if you guys can see what happens.
I would love to roll insight to see what happens.
I see 33.
Oh man, I rolled a 12. That's crazy.
I got
39.
30, 31.
Okay. 39, you will see what looked to be a boulder up against the side of the cave was actually not. It moves from the wall and it lumbers over to right in the entrance of the alcove, and it is facing away from us. But as you saw it, you could tell it was about 18 or so feet tall, probably about 5 feet wide, and it had a very muscular body, but it had no head. It looked like the face was actually in its chest.
Out of game, can we take a stab at? Oh no, that's not fair.
It's
Never
not
mind.
fair.
Never
And
mind.
we're not going
Okay.
to do that.
And it was dragging a club behind it,
Yeah.
and it just stands in front of the alcove.
Don't want to smoke.
I wanted that EP.
Anybody can.
I'm gonna roll insight and/or knowledge.
I would probably roll knowledge or survival.
I'm going to
I'm
roll
gonna survival.
asking Liwana.
Woo!
Survival.
35.
32.
So
Okay,
Liwana.
hold on one sec. So 35 on what?
Survival.
32 on survival.
Okay. You guys will know that it is a giant. Actually, the corpse of a giant.
Oh.
And you would think it's something, some clay, something. It's sort of the nearest you guys. I mean, you're not giant aficionados,
Right.
you know.
What about when I turned into a giant?
You did not turn into this giant.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if I had some knowledge from that.
No.
I don't know if I remember anything. I know the whole giant hierarchy now that I've been with.
To be fair, you were a pretty big one.
Well, I was a nice giant.
Liwana, what is that thing?
A giant.
That that is one of the guardians that we have placed around here. That one I actually did not collect, but that
You
is.
collect these things?
Well, have you not seen what we do?
They collect the
I've-
dead bodies of things. Like,
I've
come on,
seen
bro.
what you do, but something as large as that?
Everything dies.
It's just dead. It's just a husk. But that's a cladron.
My boy on the hand.
They are
Can you spell that?
sure CLAYDRON.
Yeah.
Even amongst giants, they are sort of an aberration and are feared. But in death, they obey our commands. And so he is the guardian of this place.
That's fascinating.
I said it.
So
So you
Feel free to
control
be
all
loud.
dead,
You're
not
saying.
just the Chaluk'Sens.
we do work with dead of any form, yes.
Wow.
I personally do not control everything, but yes.
Still, that type of power is terrifying.
It is funny that there are some of the people that say that, but it is just a skill as in any other.
That's dope.
Yes, I would say it's
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. That's all I'm about to
It's
put.
nice to know he's on our side.
Yes, were he not, we would, well, you might have some issues, yes.
Yeah.
Singularly, just you. Everybody has to be Gucci.
Even the guy who can't fight and is cooking is okay. No. That's
so with that,
terrible
he's
word.
going to go to bed.
So are we just not posting God for
No, he
now?
said we're good.
Yeah.
That
All
close.
right.
That is a
There's a
guard.
Clajan
Yeah.
giant,
Well,
bro.
that
Glacier
is
is
very
supposed to
fair.
be.
You're Gucci.
With
If it is having a problem,
We out.
You-
We out. Yeah.
And
And
with
so
that,
we will switch back over to our halflings.
we're gonna get snuggled up in bed.
So as we're walking, I'm casting minor healing on myself.
Well, you're okay. You can do that, but there's really nowhere to walk because after you guys leave the building, on the outside where it was built up, and you could see like columns and things like that. You notice that there are sort of cushioned alcoves, and they're sort of recessed into the building itself. And there will be a halfling waiting with some trays of food and some drinks, and we'll say this will be your resting place for the night.
Cool.
Okay.
In the morning, the blood mother has instructed that she must see you again, and then
Thanks.
we could, I believe, proceed. Or you're the one who needs to speak with the prime.
Yes.
Are you really sure that you want to do that?
I don't know. It's pretty
Placing
scary.
down in my head.
But now that you've asked again, I don't know.
Last time that you did that, it turned out pretty scary.
Yeah.
Well, then I
I
became
mean,
the defender.
the prime are pretty scary, and to get them, to take you to them, we will have to go to the wild forest.
Well, I am
that
their
is-
defender, so I can't expect them to treat me.
You are a defender?
Yeah, I'm the defender.
I'm
That's not my
the
name.
defender. To be fair, he's the
Interesting.
only one.
Roll
Nah.
It's the only one here.
The only
Yeah,
one
that's
here.
I'm on-
Roll
Our-
persuasion and then
Yeah.
roll charisma.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. All right, charisma.
Ooh.
Okay.
Some fire
Um,
rolls.
This halfling looks very impressed.
I got that clout, bro.
And
No, you got the rolls.
He's got the spirit cloud.
and he'll turn and start walking away, and his step is like very excited, and you can hear him say, "I can't wait to tell them."
Yeah, when he says like the
Yeah.
defender, I'm just gonna roll my eyes.
Yeah, that's too late. It's
That
already
is too
happened.
late.
No, I wasn't doing
No.
that to like
He can
for
still
them.
roll
It's
his
too
eyes.
late. It's too late.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you should
So-
have said it while it was happening.
Not
He
for
can
them.
roll his eyes
the
at the
generation.
All right,
situation.
guys. So the next morning, were you guys planning on doing anything that night, or
I was gonna meditate and attune to the spirits.
okay?
Yeah, I was just gonna go to sleep.
Hey,
Actually,
I'll take it.
I'm curious.
So that's can't do math. 32.
Okay, you will see that there are spirits, and they are all around the gates of the city. And whereas when you typically will see spirits, you see animals and things like that. You don't really see just like smaller animals. You see a lot of what look to be beasts of war, and
Cool.
they all seem to be protecting the city, facing outward.
Okay.
All right.
Just gonna do that. And then what was it? I think. Oh yeah. My workout. I was gonna do that. My nightly
Okay.
workout.
All right.
His night.
And then I was gonna do my hair. And then I was gonna go to sleep.
Okay. And are you doing anything, Rastilian?
I'm just going to sleep.
Is your
Okay.
hair long?
All right.
Yeah, it's very long. It's
Great.
like
So
waist.
I'm somewhere like in between then.
Yeah, mine is like waist length.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
My
So
boy
I'm like
got
right here.
waves. I got a taper and some waves, bro.
So I'm
I
like,
got a drip.
So is it like wavy in here
What?
for Jade?
We can talk about this.
Yeah,
Sorry,
like
yeah,
long,
yeah.
you have a long
We
wavy.
just went on a tangent again.
Whatever.
Okay. In the morning,
So I just do that.
roll.
We gotta wear hair nets when we
Both of you guys roll insight.
Yeah.
gotta invest in
Oh,
this.
listen back, 30.
I'll use my bandana.
39.
Tie it back.
Okay.
We still get the thing, right?
34.
Because of the
In the morning, you do.
okay.
Hey, let's go.
You get the extra one. Yes.
Clutch.
Hey.
You
So
rolled what?
36.
39. I
36.
rolled a
Do
7.
you have light sleeper?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you have light sleeper?
No, sir.
Okay. You will wake up
No, sir.
hearing sort of some ruffling, sort of like that. You will not wake up until you feel the searing pain of a dagger being stuck into you. As you wake up, you will see one of the statues holding him, and the other one stabbed him.
My hair.
That's
Come
a
on.
crazy thing. though.
Julius Caesar all over again.
Well, no,
22
then it
points
was
of
like
damage,
22. That's it.
and then
The other one.
the other
There
one
we go.
will grab you and will just stab you for
Dang.
20 points of damage.
Oh, okay. I'm Gucci.
And then they will back away
I thought you were about to say in good.
and walk back into the necropolis.
Huh. Okay. And I'll go to sleep again. We cast Mind of Healing, and I'm gonna start doing my hair.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna cast minor healing.
Yeah.
You just get murdered. And
Also-
you're just like, I'll eat that.
Also, I just want
Oh.
to say that seems like Cam Fam wants a wave cap. Pixie Mix said puts on his wave cap before bed, and OG Drummers said they should make an EverLore wave cap.
You gotta put that on the list.
The boy gotta stay dripped out.
So about an hour or so later, a female halfling will come over, and she is dressed in all green, and
She must be a dragon.
she has she has two daggers, one on each side, and a sword that looks overlong for her size.
Dang. Like longer than her?
Like, how long are we talking?
Like
I mean,
6 foot sword, 3 foot
It
girl?
looks to be about a 6 foot
Oh,
sword.
okay. Yeah.
That's not.
And it's just like trailing behind her.
I love that.
As she's walking.
Yes.
And
I respect it.
she will say, so which one of you is this which one of you is this defender I heard about?
I'm just gonna.
That's me.
Shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Very well.
6 feet away.
So are you sure you want to go see the Prime?
That's what I said last night.
Very well. Are you
confidence.
going to accompany him?
Nah, he good.
I was planning to do some things here.
Like, get
Okay.
stabbed again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some
Just
stabbings to
generally
attend to.
speaking, that
people need to stab me.
But yeah, I have some things that I wanted to do here.
Very well.
If that's cool with
good.
you.
How upset would you
Rastilian.
be if they fixed your armor and stabbed
I don't know, bro. You can come. You can just stay.
Oh.
This is broken again.
That would
Okay.
be so- yeah.
So
yeah.
I will be your guide. You can come with us.
What would your name be, if you don't mind?
My name is Zolnara.
Let me get
Zolnara.
Thank you.
Could you spell that again?
Yeah.
Zolnara.
Could you spell that a third time?
Oh, that's
for,
it? Okay.
Cam?
Nope.
Zolnara.
No, I can't think of what
And
CTR
I am
was downloaded.
I am a regent of the Brachus Guard.
Can you give a
And
spelling?
sure, the Brachus Guard is BRACHUS.
Wait, what?
BRACHUS.
Oh my gosh. So she's pretty high up there.
What is this?
Well, she says regent. You don't know what a regent is, and I mean, out of game, she's not really.
Okay.
And so, in order to get there,
Hey.
we'll have to ride one of our mounts.
That's pretty cool.
Cool. And it's as she's walking, you guys walking through the gate. you will see a very large dinosaur.
That's sick.
Dino.
And on its back,
I'm just working on it.
whereas you guys saw this before, on its back, it looked like there were buildings on there. But you'll actually see it's almost like a little fortress on its back.
Oh, I didn't get that.
And
Pretty cool.
up at the top on its head, you see sort of a lookout.
Cool.
And there are 2 sets of like very large guns. Well, not guns, but ballistas.
Yeah, like
All right,
arbalists.
and so
That's cool.
and starting with the tail, there are steps that go up.
Dang.
But they're made of cloth,
Mm-hmm.
so we will have to do a prowess roll to get up.
Yeah. Ooh, not 12.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Okay.
We're just blazing through.
So we can stay at this level, or would you like to go up to the top?
Hold on, let me make sure I don't have like height right or whatever.
right. He's out there with it. Also, Cam Fam Pixie Mix said TTRPG twist out lotion. She said, I'll market it at my salon. OG Drummer said, that sounds amazing.
No, so I'm good.
That's fine.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So yes. You want to go up top or you want to stay here?
No, let's go up top.
Okay. Another prize roll.
Oh. 22.
Oh, okay. So it must be something with how high it is, and maybe the swing
air
of
is
the
thin.
head.
Right, yeah.
You did start to sort of
Whatever,
lose your
different.
grip, but she is able to catch on to you and help you get up the rest of the way. From there, you are able to see just like a huge panorama of the area.
That's cool.
And you can see that the city is massive. And the 100-foot walls like extend almost as far as your eye could see. And it's like tiered in the city. And you guys are walking through a forest that looks pretty similar to forests that you've seen before. And she will explain to you that it's probably going to take about a day's worth journey. But that on the Brachiosaurus, these are the only way that we can sort of be guaranteed of safety.
Cool.
Outside of the city proper. All right. What were you doing?
So I was looking for like
Another dagger to stab
an
him.
armor, like just
Okay.
or like a blacksmith, those types of things.
Okay, but didn't you already give your armor?
No, there's something else that I want to do.
Oh, okay. All right.
He wants to get dragon scale Chaluk'Sen blood made out of dinosaur scales.
Okay.
As we know, a dinosaur party member.
Yes.
All right. So
Secretly a dinosaur.
how do you plan on doing that?
Walking around the city.
Okay.
Actually, no. If I see a guard, I'll ask them.
Okay. All right. So you would see a guard. You see, actually, since you've been here before, you notice that the guard presence is a lot heavier than it typically would be, and so you see them at pretty even regular intervals throughout the city.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to one. Hey, hate to bother you, but could you give me directions to the nearest blacksmith?
Okay. What are you looking for?
I want to get this. I'll pull on my. I just have it listed here as stealth cloak. The cloak that you gave me that I got.
You should name it
Okay.
blood cloak or something.
Well, no, but it's black.
You want to get the cloak what?
Enhanced to give me some defense.
So you want to go to a blacksmith to do something with, what is that, leatherish?
Could you point me in the direction of the nearest leather worker?
Oh, so you want? I'm assuming you want something like Magical enhancement? Is that what you're talking about?
No. My friend, he used to have an armored long cloak, and I was wondering if this
you
could
want it
be
to
sort
be
of turned into
enforced.
something like that. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I can respect that.
Sure.
Can you?
Then
No.
you should probably go to the Brocken Shield.
Would I know what that is?
You would not, but he'll give you
Let me
directions.
get a. Let me get
Oh,
a
the
spelling
broken
of that.
shield, the Brocken shield.
The Brock, yes.
Ah,
So
BRO.
BRACH.
like Brock the
like
Wayne
Brock
Johnson.
Star,
Okay.
the Brock and Shield.
So I'll just go there. Would I have to roll to like interpret his directions,
With survival?
no,
or
I
is
mean,
it like
it's-
straightforward? Like,
Well, no. As he's talking to you, you're actually seeing visions.
that's
You
what
know,
it's
so it's not just words. I mean, 'cause
Also,
he's
you
really
can always
trying to
just
give
ask
you.
again.
Yeah, he's trying to give you like clear directions.
Everybody speaks telepathically, bro. he's just walking along. I got lost, bro. I'm over here by the thing.
I am by. Somehow I ended up outside the city.
Yeah.
So can you help?
I see a waterfall.
I'm all the way back to Canada. Like I don't understand. what's
I
going on.
entered. I'm in a different continent, man. It's
So
This is. Isn't this your
His name is
continent?
Alamega.
no.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. We're just chilling.
You know, I'm in
Okay,
space
so
right
you-
now, bro.
you went straight there.
Yeah.
All right.
I was
Um,
gonna like look to see how things have changed, like while I'm walking.
Okay.
So inside.
All right.
Ooh, 37.
Mhm.
I mean, things don't seem to have changed
Oh, wait.
outwardly.
It'd be 39.
I mean, there are a few, extra buildings, things like that, general things that happen in a city. What you notice more is that it seems like everybody is on alert.
Okay. I'm just writing it down.
And as you come to the Brocken Shield,
Kill the halfling.
you actually see it before you get to it, because the building is shaped like a Brachiosaurus.
that's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
And so where the legs would be,
Sick.
like in between the legs is where the door is.
Yeah, like 2 pillars.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And so inside, there are just various items. You see some armor, some weapons. In the back, or sort of to the left, you do see someone sort of sitting, but he's sitting down and he's writing. And he's writing with both hands at the same time.
Dang.
That's pretty cool.
Ambidextrous.
As you're coming up.
What if he wasn't ambidextrous? It's like one side is
Uh,
completely
so-
sloppy.
Do I see anyone else in the building?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
anyone that
you
doesn't
would-
look like shopping, like they're browsing.
You see several people browsing, and several people talking to them.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up and like I'm gonna talk to one of the people talking to someone. Like I'll wait till they're finished and then.
Okay. Can we get this door? Can you shut the door, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm all the way over here.
It's not like on camera.
All right, you're cool.
I got you.
I know. Next time, just shut the door, though. That's all. Okay.
Anthony,
So go on. So what are you doing?
Hey. I was
Good job.
looking to get this.
Who are you talking to?
One of the people who was talking to someone. Like,
You just gonna walk
Anybody.
up, as they're talking, or you're gonna wait? Or...
no, I said I was gonna wait.
Okay. All right. So, young lady will finish up.
Hello. I'm assuming you work
Hi.
here.
I do. Yes.
Okay. So I'm looking to get. I'm pulling on a thing again. This enhanced.
Okay.
Who would I talk to for that?
Oh, you would want to see Semazil.
Let me get a.
Can you spell that?
Sure, it's SAM.
I wasn't actually ready for one. Yep.
IZEL. He is the owner of this establishment. In fact,
spell that
he's
one
sitting
more
right over there. SAMIZEL.
Okay, so I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna go over to him.
Okay.
Hello, Semizo.
Hello, and he's still doing this. Looks like he's writing. You can roll insight.
39.
Okay. And he's writing. It looks to be strike with this much pressure, cut in iron this long.
Oh, it's like a recipe for like armor or something.
It is, except you look past him, and there was a forge that you hadn't seen before because it was around you.
He's making
and as he's writing,
that's cool.
You see magic hammers just doing what he's saying. And so, they're actually manipulating just based on his writing.
That's actually pretty cool. My boy got that drip.
Ah, sick. Okay. Well, I was looking to get my cloak enhanced to possibly add to my armor. If you could do that.
Alright. Well, hold on here. Let me see. So he stops doing that. You want to do what now?
Well, my friend, he used to have an armored long coat.
Okay.
And so I was wondering if you could turn this into something like that.
Well, let me see here. So he's gonna start tugging at it.
I'll take it off for him.
Well, that's mighty nice of you. Let me take a look at that.
I see you rips it.
All right, so, but this is this thing magical?
Yeah.
Let me see. He's gonna walk over to the forge and just throw it in. Well,
I don't know how to make you another one.
It seems like it's on fire.
Well, yeah. Typically, leather things burn.
Dude, you just lost your cloak, bro.
But you see right there, you see how that fire's. It's not quite yellow. It's a little blue.
He's burning the magic off.
Huh.
Well, fire.
He's gonna reach in there and he's just gonna take it out. Huh. Seems to me that this has a pretty powerful enchantment on it.
Yeah.
You
it makes me a lot stealthier.
Now.
He burnt one stealth off.
So if I do something like that, it might not be as stealthy. You see.
Very true. Very true.
That's fine.
Speaking facts.
You're fine with that?
Yeah.
You're gonna ruin the enchantment on this?
Well,
I mean, I'll do it, but it seems kind of strange to me.
Well, it depends on how much you would be decreasing it. Would you be fully nullifying it, or?
It depends on what you want.
I was just looking for some armor.
Now here's the thing. I think what I might be able to do. Yes, I think so. You happen to have any cataglass on you?
Oh, sure.
No, yeah, nobody ever walks around carrying cataglass anymore.
Well, let's see.
We'll just have that in the first.
You should. We should just invest in that.
Yeah, we should just get cataglass.
I'll tell you what I might be able to do. Oh yeah, I think I got some cataglass in the back. You know what? You look like a nice young man.
15,000.
No, not no 15,000. I don't know where that thought came from.
I can say that.
I'm just thinking about maybe about 10,000.
And the rest of your blood.
10,000.
You see,
10,000
I'm
silver
not
pieces.
in the
I can hook you right up, young man.
I'm not in the best financial situation.
What?
I am
So,
literally
if you'd be
giving
Hold
willing-
on, don't tell me you want them to come in here and talking all this big game and you ain't got no money.
I have an idea.
There we go.
Tell Flo, can you come get this guy out of here?
No, hold on. I have a proposition.
Okay, I'll listen. I ain't got all day now.
So, I will pull out a composite sling bow. I have this, and I will pull out a ribbon sword, and this that I could give to you to make these enhancements.
Now you want to give me
Plus
a little sticker
200
there.
silver pieces.
Is that all you have?
Where else do you spend your money?
Shut up.
Let me
You
see.
should tell him you're
Hey,
giving
you
your
still
blood.
owe me money.
Oh no!
You're literally
Andrew,
giving your
I know.
blood away. You
Arcane-
should
Just
just
tell
tell
it
him.
was paid off. I paid you off.
So he's going to cast Arcane Insight.
just share with the blood mother.
Out of game, what are your 2 items?
Composite sling bow and a ribbon short sword. The short sword is enchanted.
Okay.
Yeah, blight sword, not short sword. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. That's enchanted.
The Black Sword came from that crew.
Whoa there, Sonny. Oh my goodness, what happened? Well, that there never happens. Oh, something must be wrong. Hey, Tiff, come take a look at this guy.
You die.
And so the female is going to come over.
To see if you're enchanted. See how-
That's yellow.
Well, now he's a fire element.
And as she
I
comes
died
over,
again. New cocoon.
she's already going to be saying some things as she comes over. But it's mage tongue.
Dang.
And she will I don't understand. Well, Tim, I don't know. This guy's glowing all up and down.
I should probably add. I'm like an elemental.
What? Come again?
Sorta.
What?
I'm kind of like an elemental.
What are you? You chaos? You shadow?
Blood.
Oh, I ain't never heard no blood elemental. This guy's off his rocker. Temple, I think you might want to get him out of here.
Would you like me to show you something as I pull up my sleeve?
What the heck? What you got on your arm there?
Cut his arm off.
Looks like this boy's so dirty.
You don't need it.
He's gonna. Belac just starts
get on the rag
spitting.
and try to start washing. This boy's
I
so
can-
dirty.
I can
Temple.
persuade you.
I will like.
And it's red. This guy's been out in the sun too long.
I'll like pull them off. I'm branded by an elemental, which then seemed to evolve or something into blood. And so, if you wouldn't mind, I can show you something.
Sure, show me something.
So I'll pull out a dagger, and then
Oh, watch out now.
blood to my hand.
Woo!
And then, is there anything you don't mind me shooting?
It's just how
You gonna shoot? What do you mean shoot? You just gave me your bow.
Hold on. I'll do like back up, and then like point at the ground and shoot the ground with my blood.
Hot dang that guy. Look at what he did.
I just love that all of this is going on inside of a shop that looks like a broken shop.
Well now, that's quite a little trick you got there. We can work with that.
Crap, wait.
We can work with that. All right. I tell you what. I want you to do me a favor. If you do me a favor,
Bleed more.
I'll do you this favor.
What is the favor?
Well, you got to agree to it first.
Well, I don't agree to things that I don't know.
Oh, you're lost. All right, get on out of here.
Keep talking. Just give me a hint.
Well, you see,
Doesn't involve me risking my life in any way.
Depends on how you define risk.
Am I fighting something or doing something?
You might be fighting something.
Okay. Am I fighting something strong?
Well, I don't think it's too terribly strong.
What am I fighting?
Just a little creature, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we're talking little. We're talking how many feet? Like 3 feet?
I mean, if I had to take a gander, I'd say no more than 20 feet.
Okay. Fine, bigger.
Does it breathe fire? No.
Well,
Give more
what kind of
information.
abilities does this creature have?
Oh, we can't go in all that. Do we got to deal or not? See, this guy ain't serious. Get him out of here. Don't. I'm done. with it.
Possibly.
Possibly? Okay, we can work with that.
Could I get the name of this creature?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Like
Some
the
people-
tiger creature it is.
Some people say, like, but
I'm sorry?
some
Gesundheit?
people,
I'm sorry, you seem to
Some
have,
people say what?
you seem to have coughed.
it looks. I would try to say like a big old snake, maybe.
Oh no.
He was saying 20 feet long. Or if it was 20 feet
Or
tall.
Or if it's like 20
I just
feet
love
thick.
how when it comes to the details, Samazel has corona. Like it's a wrap for him.
But I'll make that cloak look so nice.
I'll come back in a few days because I'm getting my armor repaired currently. I did somewhere else because I did a thing with the.
I didn't ask all that.
I love this.
But in a few days, I'll come back and I'll get my hand out. Can I have my cloak back, please?
Sure. Just
Yeah.
toss it to
And
you.
I'll put it on.
You drop it.
I'll be back.
All right.
Or
Put my hand out to shake it.
I'll leave it there.
There was that virus going around. I don't shake people's hands no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do feel better though.
right.
Yeah, that's kind of my fault, but
And roll
Yeah.
insight as you leave.
Mm.
They're just talking the biggest smack about you.
31.
Definitely, we ain't never gonna see that guy again. He's so that guy's crazy. You see what he did with his blood? It's amazing. Huh. All right, so that's
I got so many mixed messages.
Pixie
I'm
Mix said he's
confused.
from the south side of Midian.
That's
I'm like, bro. OG Drummer said, I just want some biscuits and gravy.
Okay, I walked back in and talked to someone. I don't know. Someone who
you
seems to
walk
work
back
there.
in where?
Rockin'.
Keep in mind, this does not look any better for your mental state.
No, because I forgot to ask him a question.
Wow.
Still
So,
doesn't look
I'm gonna
any
go up
better.
to someone who isn't the people I just talked to.
Oh, okay. All right.
Who seems to be like a worker
Okay.
there. Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. So I'll say, hey, I was looking to buy a weapon. Could I do that here?
Sure.
Okay.
There's plenty of weapons here.
Okay. Could
See,
you?
there's a weapon right there.
I'll
There's a
just
weapon right
browse
there.
the weapons.
You go and browse the weapons.
There was actually a specific weapon. I'll look for it. You can- Your thing.
Sure.
No,
Alright.
out of game.
I know.
So Pixie Mix said this character needs to join the party permanently. And I, for one, second that.
Look, that guy's breathing fire out his mouth. That's crazy. Wildest thing I've ever seen. Oh, look.
Your shop is a dinosaur. What do you mean that's the craziest thing you've ever seen?
So
Whoa, look at this one. He's tall. Wildest thing.
on the
Well, you're
Brachiosaurus,
like an elf and a man. Wow.
the Brachiosaurus will come to the end of sort of what you would see as the normal forest.
Oh, your skin is.
And then there is just a wide open field. There's a wide open field that stretches for several hundred feet. And you want to roll insight to see what else you can. 36. Okay. So the perch on the Brachiosaurus, I mean, you're probably, easily over 100 feet.
Heck yeah, I'm so tall.
But what you see is a large, just a long, what you would know to be vines, but they actually intersect so deeply that it creates like its own wall. And it just stretches off. Oddly enough, even though you can see over it, you can't see anything beyond it. And Zonara will say, now, this is as far as we can go, but are you sure you want to go there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's just the things beyond that, they're not very friendly.
Yeah. They don't really like nextlings.
That is correct. So I tell you what, I will say a prayer to Vandra for you. And if you survive, we will be here to bring you back, but we are only going to stay 24 hours.
Okay.
Are you converting hours to minutes
What?
on your
No.
computer?
Not as long as I can.
8.
Thank you for the ride. I will hopefully be back here in 24 hours.
Okay. She will say, and you will hear from the Bakrosaurus as it starts to lower its head to the ground. And it will put its head all the way to the ground.
Well, that would have been easy.
And she will say, good luck.
And I'll teleport 380 feet. Well, how far is the thing?
Oh, you're going to teleport to it?
Yeah, like depending on how far it is.
Okay. No, I mean, you could teleport to
Yeah,
it.
that's what I was going to do.
Are you trying to teleport behind it?
No,
or right in
just
front of
to
it?
the vine. I don't
Okay.
wanna go past it or anything.
Okay. Zanara will say, woo! And the head will just shoot up. Because she wasn't expecting that. At the edge of the hedge, what are you doing?
Hello, I'll say it in Prime. Hello, Prime beings. My name is Rastilian Coinshot, and I am your defender. I don't know if this is like a gate or anything, but I'm here because I was told you could fix my bow.
Are you doing anything? Or are you trying to? I mean, what do you like?
I'm gonna roll insight to like see if I feel any Prime beings, like, or if I can notice like a tree in.
Well, an insight would be just what you see.
Like,
If you
like alchemy.
can feel something.
Alchemy.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, no, I'm not sorry about that. No, I'm sorry, 29.
And you will feel a rumbling as the ground starts to. Yeah, you will feel a rumbling as the ground starts to shake, and the hedge will shoot up higher, and as it shoots up higher, it will start to open up. And Camfam, that's where we will end it for tonight.
Yeah.
So we got some questions.
Yeah.
We got time. I wanted to talk about the thing that I wanted to get.
Too bad.
Okay.
Next time.
So
No.
you're
denied.
Okay.
You will never know happiness.
So what was Samazil up to?
I got it.
Hold on, you raise your hand first. What would you think?
So when we first saw Samazil, I think he was working on a technique he has of being able to magically control blacksmithing. And I think that he was trying to trick Belac into hunting a dragon, I'm assuming. It was like a large serpent, and it said big snake. But I think he was gonna have Belac go kill it so he can get like a resource that's really, really rare and expensive, and kind of use Belac.
Okay.
I thought we were going down the order. I was thinking that this thing that he wanted Belac to hunt, he saw Belac's potential with like the blood. He thought he was crazy, but he thought, oh, well, if he does come back, I can do this for him. Because I think this snake thing, it's like one of the wild, crazy strong just creatures that live in the splinter plane. And so I think it maybe stole something from him, like maybe a valuable resource, like Davey said. And so he wants it back. And so he's like, oh, well, I can't tell you everything about it because, maybe he was doing something shady with this creature. And that's why it has this resource thing that it stole from him.
Okay.
And so.
I like it. Pixie Mix is trying to take us to church. She said, there is power, power, wonder working power in the blood.
Nice.
All right, nice. Okay,
Nice.
what you got?
I was going to say that I think that he was toying with him. Because he kept saying he's crazy. So I think that he was just kind of like playing with you.
Okay. All right. What you got?
I think that he was looking to get like what David said, like a resource out of it. Like I was looking through some of the armors, like the scales of some things are like really tough, and you can use that to make scale armor.
I hate both
Yeah.
of you. I hate both of you.
Also, like you could use the poison for stuff and like the fangs and for stuff. So I would keep some of the stuff if I did do it. So, but
Okay.
yeah, I think that's what he was trying to do. Like get the
Alright.
resources out of it.
Man,
What's your answer?
Gotta be original now.
I know. I was like, what the? I tried to jump on it, and
If I'm right,
fine,
you should give me
fine.
extra for like being specific.
Wow.
specific.
Okay, you know what? I have to just go out on a limb now and just not go with you. I don't even think it was a snake. I think he was messing with him so hardcore it could have been a baby dragon or something, a winged snake situation. I really come on. My answers are taken. Like,
Oh, I do have another idea,
Alright.
but not
Yep, just the one.
Nope.
not
Okay. And
What was Orintersil's name?
what?
What was Orintersil's name?
Orintersil.
What
That was I was joking.
I know,
Yes.
but
But you said
Um,
it incorrectly. How dare you?
Yeah.
What was the guardian?
the Cladron.
Yeah, it was a Cladron.
It was a Cladron.
You said that out loud.
Okay, but was there anything more to it?
It was a corpse of a giant made of clay.
Hold on.
That was
Hold on.
okay.
We'll-
So,
or, no, we'll start on this side first.
No, why don't we just
Well,
like,
I said
It was the corpse of a giant thing made of clay. There you go. I'll leave that really blank.
Okay.
it was like so the snicket like reincarnate things. Well, not
Okay.
reincarnate,
Mhm.
like reanimate things.
Okay.
Dead things. So I think that's what happened. And so someone either found a dead Cladron or killed a Cladron and reanimated it to be like the guardian for them.
Okay.
And so had more for that
All right.
Well, I think that they didn't fight it. I think they collected it. I think it died. So maybe in battle or something like that,
So
it just
you
died.
copied me. Okay.
I
Okay.
am. Yes, I am right now.
Shameless though.
So, okay.
That's how you gotta
I
do
like
it.
the thought.
Think deeper.
So I'm going to say that this Cladron actually, it was probably scavenged from some sort of, battle in the Underland.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Because what?
Sorry, this is hilarious. Pixie said, "Hey, I didn't know Dave had pipes." And OG Drummer said 6 out of 10.
Come on, put some respect. Put some respect on my name, man. Come on, get that up to 8 out of 10.
Hey,
I
it's
love-
above average.
You're right. You're right.
I love the back and
All
forth
right.
here.
What you can get.
I'm gonna say that
Y'all laughing and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say that the Cladron was probably hiding in some sort of clay deposit in the Unterland when, they just found its corpse. Maybe it was dead and it blended in and Luana thought, oh, this would make a nice guardian. Because I like the thought of the Syndicate, they think that anything that's dead is their territory to deal with. Like even when Stitch thought he was dying, Luana just put the black mask on him like, oh, well, we'll just use you when you're dead, no biggie.
Luana said he didn't do it.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna
Not
agree with
fancy.
what Belac said, that they just came across it, or they killed it and took its body. That just makes sense.
All right. You guys disappoint me.
I'm
Go
sorry.
deeper. But that's all right. That's all right. It's all good. It's all good.
I didn't want it to be
It's all
taking
good.
their ideas, so
I would've
they
just
had to
taken
do
that.
what I did.
Uh-huh. I
I
hear
would've
you.
just
I hear
taken
you.
your idea.
Okay.
You guys are shameless.
Yeah, bro. Easy P, bro.
Easy.
Wow, you guys are rough, man.
And
I still did something original.
last question. What is going on with Matatopa? We will start with Stitch.
You know how to start a stitch.
Go with me.
I think that Mantoka is having an awakening. And I think that his connection to the
He did. No, I'm kidding.
I think that his connection to Chaluk'Sen and the syndicate is illuminating.
All right. You put some words together. I hear you. All right. All right.
It was a sentence.
So you
Then you hold on.
So you
Alright, so
you got an item that allowed you to like go into the shadow and then like come out like as teleportation thing. But I think that just enhanced something like within you or like unlocked something
you suck.
that you latently had that has to do with the shadows, which is why you naturally have a connection to the shadow being that
you're
we've
the
met.
horrible
Like
person.
whether it be Skychild or the shadow spirit in the cave. And I think that's also why the shadow spirit like helped you because of your connection with shadows. And that's why you feel so great in there because of the shadow spirit.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Hey!
He
Oh,
said,
I'm sorry.
"Hell
My
yeah."
bad. My bad.
Yeah, he's
Sorry,
like,
bro.
I'm
You're
so
welcome.
done
Alright,
with you.
so-
You're welcome.
I remember, I believe it was Liwana or Skychild that said something about how you had a part of the Shadow Sea within you, and I feel like the spirit that I contacted.
Out of game wasn't the shadow sea, was the plane of shadow.
Sorry,
Dang
the plane of
it! You
shadow.
suck too!
Yeah.
You guys are horrible.
So, in the Sea of Shadow, they had that
Plane of
within
shadow.
the Plane of Shadows. I'm sorry, I have a cough in my throat. But they said that there was that within you, and I feel like in this spirit, it saw that, and it revealed to you the entire truth about why that is, and your ability to be able to do things with that.
All right.
And I want to talk more, but just go to Uriah because I'm coughing.
Yeah, that was Vandor getting it out of him. Anyway,
Uriah's heated.
when I'm so pissed because I was like, at least I have a fallback plan, but no. So basically, essentially what Caleb was saying, and a mixture of what he said. Although it was a little different what he was saying because they were talking about how you like either were from the plane of shadow or like someone like either your parents or something were from the plane of shadow. That's what I was gonna talk about in terms of that. And so yeah, you did have something that it sort of enhanced those freaking abilities. I'm so mad.
Making that up the whole time.
Oh, I hate you. Oh.
So, I'm coming in with a completely original idea, You're somehow
What they
connected
said.
to your ancestry to the shadow, not Chelsea, to the,
Plane of shadow.
yes.
He's
That's
still
what I said.
wrong.
You stole it.
After
You
three of
said
us-
Yeah.
And
And it's not even original.
I think the shadow spirit kind of like showed you what's up and temporarily unlocked your full potential.
Yeah, well, not even full, but like
Okay.
partial.
Did your
You got,
phone
like,
cut off?
50%.
Because I don't see you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, his
my
phone
phone
cut
died.
All right.
It's
Okay.
been really weird lately.
Okay, so I will give you guys one for the first answer. Grudgingly, I will give you one for the second answer.
And then 2 for the third one.
I will actually give you guys 2 for the third one.
Yeah.
And I am going to roll. Everybody roll a d20.
Oh.
Which one should I do? Green or black? Or white?
Black.
Black. 17.
I had my plate set away, but
11.
I'll get it back up.
19.
A D20.
Yeah,
19.
Ah, stop that.
17.
it's all on Anthony's shoulders now.
Go on, Anthony. No pressure.
I'm
Here,
having-
Would you like this?
I'm having bag.
Oh my goodness! God damn it.
Bruh. Just roll.
Thank you.
Right,
Oh
right.
my god.
Okay. I got a 19.
All right,
Damn.
well,
Three
okay,
19s.
put the dice away.
Okay.
All right, Camp Fam, no additional ET tonight.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was going to do something nice for him.
No, we
but,
have to get something because all 3 of us match.
Yeah, give us
that's
19.
not how it goes.
Yeah.
One of you guys had to match me,
It was you.
and I was 16.
I was 17.
I know,
What?
I know. All right, so hey, Camp Fam, thanks for watching tonight's episode
Well, now I have to
of
try to-
EverMore with EverLore. We appreciate you guys watching, and you can learn more
Thank
about
you.
us on our website at ManChildLTD.com.
What is wrong?
Until next week, guys, remember, no matter who you are,
This
game's
game's for you.
Money not solid, Camp
Trying
Fam.
to get in the frame.
all right, and we are.